Yo, yo, what's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? What's good? Let me check the volume here. The volume good? Yeah, I think it's good. Let me know, YouTube, if there's any volume problems. Music's too loud, music's too quiet. Whatever the case might be, I can't hear that shit, so. Let's see who we got. Oh shit, hold on. Let me take care of something real quick. Alright, so Chaos, what's going on? An hour early to the stream, awesome. Ricardo, what's good? What's good? Good morning. Tim Garland, good morning, brother. Good morning. Ricardo, about to hit up Waffle House. Be right back. Hope nothing crazy happens. Looks like on GJ we need to at least wait for another 30-minute candle to close, so I think you're all good, Ricardo. On gold, I think we're in the same boat. Yeah, we're in the same boat on gold too. Waiting for at least another 30 minutes. Chaos, good morning, bro. I was so excited for this day that I logged in 1 hour early. What's up? Don Daddy, what's good? Diana, good morning. How you doing? Awesome. No, let me see. Yeah, so on GJ, this is actually what I had drawn up for Asian session last night. If you remember, I posted an Asian session analysis last night. It's literally the same thing. Nothing happened. I've seen some guys take trades in this range. I think you guys are cowboys for that, but all good. I'm glad it worked out for you. Me personally, this is not a good range to trade. It's always funny to me how people would just ignore support and resistances. Like, oh, that one's not gonna hold. Looks like we might be driving here. Holy. Oh, I think Jake was talking about some news right now, so maybe this is where this is coming from. No confirmations to enter this though. What's the confirmation here? We didn't close below. Yeah, no confirmations to enter here. Gold just chilling. Did a nice little break, retest, and then retest the lows. This is a beautiful move right here. Honestly, both of these moves here on gold were amazing. Right here on 30-minute. We look at this on 30-minute. Holy, I was watching this last night. I saw this start melting. I had this zone marked up. It closed right below, and then it did this amazing retest for the entry right here, and then just melted. You know, this would have been like an easy like 15-20 pips in like 5 minutes. I was watching it and I was like so close to executing, and then I was like, nah, it's Asian session, I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that. But yeah, I mean, at this point we're just kind of waiting for both things to figure itself out. So let's do this. This analysis is already played out, so let's go ahead and look at the daily time frame. Okay, we can see daily candle is weak bearish. We broke the low and we're driving bearish. Looks like we could potentially come into this area right here. So let's just mark that. Looks like we're pretty close to there already. Yeah, that's not very far away. Support here. Ooh, look at this 4-hour slingshot right here. That's actually really nice. could play this off of 4-hour slingshot, stops above the current candle high. Yeah, that would be pretty solid. This would be a solid swing trade. 38 pips stop loss. Not for me though. 1-hour candles. Okay, cool. We can see the support down here. Also matching up with this zone back here. Lots of rejections here. I love when the support resistance zone is being respected across time frames. Yeah, and then we have the current level of support that it's at. This should be perfect. Oh yeah, plenty of range there. Oh, this is on 1 hour though. Let me drop down to 30 and see how this looks. On the 30. Okay, on the 30, we're probably gonna want to look a little bit lower. Probably below there. So 49 pips. Yeah, that's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. Hey Chris, good morning. This is a pretty nice range here, but not sure I like it. Yeah, not sure I like this here. Because we kind of have like, even though candles move clean down, like there's kind of some chop in here. Psychology, good morning.
Morning.
What's up, Sartaz? How you doing?
Yeah, how are you, bro?
Good, man. Good. Caught some good moves over the night, huh? Or throughout the day so far for you?
I catch 2 moves in one goal today. One buy, one sell. No call day.
Hell yeah, that's amazing.
I posted all the analysis on Twitter and your group. What your group?
Yeah, I woke up and I saw a shit ton of messages from you guys, so it looked like you guys crushed the markets.
Yeah. I posted every analysis on your group and on my Twitter also.
Yeah,
No
we had
problem,
some
bro.
solid moves. Some real solid moves.
Yeah. You know, when I woke up at morning after 20-25 minutes, gold was starting for up, and after London it start pushing down. So one trade, I trade actually very safe trade. I was waited for 30 minutes candle close and retest the low and break the high. One trade was there, and second sell. Sell was very easy trade. No, Raja also took the trade. That trade.
Yeah, yeah, I saw which one you're talking about.
Yeah, I think, bro, 1761 or 60 will be somehow support, and it can go again. At least 1668 or 69, and furthermore down. Yeah. This. Because after a long time, daily candle, you should see the daily candle. Today,
Yeah.
after 2 weeks maybe, yeah. See this yesterday candle and today candle already break the previous low, and maybe continue go down till 1700. No, tomorrow or next week.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
Because it will be somehow a retracement, 50% maybe retracement 1700, and we have 3 imbalance for our chart.
Yeah.
What is the guys? Our Zoom guys. Oh, Michael, Harith, Muhammad. It is. Hey guys, how are you? Oh.
Yo, good morning, brothers. How are you doing, bro?
Muhammad, you buy your webcam, yeah?
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
You're doing well, bro.
You're good?
Yeah, we're doing well. It's a beautiful day.
Nice, man. Yo, I'm in some sales actually on gold. I secured the run is still there. I can see it's still moving as the wolf. Yeah, I added from like let's see on the I used actually my entries were on the 5 minute, but confluences came from the higher time frames because it was really volatile.
Yeah.
So my entries are around, let me see. Sorry a minute. Check.
Okay.
Okay. My entries is at around 1766.93.
We have any news on pound today?
Yeah, I think there was something at 6:30 Eastern, like 20 minutes ago. I think there was some sort of conference or something that Jake was talking about. I think that's why we had this drive down. Because
before some time I read on Google, maybe some tax maybe increases on US.
Yeah, Jake dropped a dropped a message in the Telegram about it.
Yeah.
How was your day yesterday, guys? Yesterday I was in Toronto. I was traveling actually.
Not bad, man. Not bad. I took a launch yesterday. I took a dumb trade, but it was good to take.
No, bro, this week is amazing for me because Monday also took 2 trade, Tuesday also took 2 trade, today also took 2 trade, and maybe yesterday also took 2 trade. No, all trades are winning trade, bro. 25 pips, 25 pips, and 20 pips. No, amazing week for me on gold, especially on gold. I trade especially on gold only. Yesterday I took 1 trade on GJ sale and got maybe 22 pips.
Let's see. Bilbo, mind having a look at the trade I sent, mate? I don't see anything, man. So if you sent it on YouTube, the only thing, like, you have to copy the link, and then so when you copy the link here on YouTube, you can only send like a certain part of it. I don't know why YouTube doesn't allow the link to come through, but you have to paste it and then only send this part. Only send like this little part here. Or Bilbo, you can hop into the Telegram group and just send a full link there, or photo or whatever. So I don't see anything in here. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna run real quick. I'll be right back. Pretty much what I'm looking for here is like a break and close above 1765, but I'm gonna have to wait until this 30-minute candle closes to see if we can make it happen. So we got like 7 minutes, and then same thing here on GJ.
Yeah, bro.
So I'm gonna wait for the 30-minute candles to close, but I'll be right back.
Yeah, it will be better opportunities if we I'm going for buy. Wait for 30 minutes candle. It may be retest the previous candle low and break the high and continue till 1768. My assumption is like that.
Yeah, I agree.
No, morning I took same place and same candlestick. No, you can saw the 30 minutes candle close above 1765 and reaches the previous candle 1764 69 and break 1765 87. I took the trade and within some minute or 15 minutes I booked my 1768. No, this was my TP, and same thing happened right now. Just I am waiting for close 30 minutes and maybe we will get some.
So this guy looking for sells, right, on GJ. You're looking for sells on GJ, Sadeka?
Sorry, bro, I don't trade on GJ. I trade on GJ on only on news. No.
Oh, seems like gold is going to stop me out.
I am trying to see the chart of GJ. Oh, GJ.
Gold wants to come for my runner. Did you have a run on gold today?
Are you selling gold or you are buying gold?
For me?
Yep.
For me, I sold gold in the London session. I was still selling, so my runner is still there. But the way I'm seeing things moving, seems like they're coming out to pick up my runner. I entered from my entry is around 70. Let me see, 1766, 93, around there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Before the closure of the previous game. Yeah. Jobless claim.
Yeah.
GJ looks like damn drop, yeah.
Yeah, DJ.
We have some support.
Okay, on yesterday news on retail sales, we have a better impact on the USD economy, and actually it's a jobless claim. So I'm expecting a good impulse move for the gold to the upside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, the better the retail, the better the jobless claim.
GJ dropped because of news.
Really? I don't think so. There wasn't news there.
Because 30-40 pips instantly down, bro. That's why I'm asking. Now we have one support at 165, 170. Maybe it will come here. Now on daily basis today, my bias little bit positive for GJ. It has already dropped.
Do you still want to push up on GJ? Buy?
No, not now. From if it will come 165.170 and make some support here, then it will again push up till 166. Yeah, look like that.
Yeah, because that 166 is a very strong zone. You know, price
Yeah.
To play around from there, but it has failed to break out. People have those tons of money around there trying to find buys from that area.
It has made double top also on 1 hour on GJ, and from this zone, it made some resistance and dropped.
You see how GG has just rejected that area? 40 pips down, wow.
Yeah. That's why I was surprised how it came instantly 40 pips in one candle.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a long wick.
Yeah, very long. 40-45 pips week. Now maybe it will close in the range again, and maybe some made some sorts of support and go push up before New York. Gold is going to close 30 minutes candle.
Gold is not showing any justice to Myra now. Holy. I will close out Myra now. This thing is going to take me out.
Are you runner on gold on sale?
Yeah, my run is still on, but I see this above. The way gold is moving might come and take me out. And
maybe you will break even, yeah?
No, not break even. I said forward and left the runner.
Oh.
My runner is stop losing profit. Just few, like 10, 5, I don't know how many pips. Like 3 pips in profit, but now the weight is pushing. It's coming to stop me out.
Oh.
I'm out. Stop
The
me out.
speed is very high, and on 15 minutes
Yeah,
time
yeah, yeah. New hour candles opened.
he's trying to form some double bottom there. Yeah.
All gold is going up.
Yeah.
Gold seems like a difficult one to
No,
trade.
you know, I wanted to buy gold, but when I saw 1 hour candle, we have track candle close and opening without wick, no wick. That's why I am waiting. Need to wait. Maybe it will be it will come down again.
Yeah, it can easily come down again.
Yeah, because this types of movement I don't like. Oh, GJ.
J is going up.
Hey Bilbo, for this trade, Bilbo, I think I was looking at this when I logged into the charts this morning, because you took this like based off of like how I had, well, I don't know if it's based off of how I had it drawn up, but this is exactly where I had the resistance as well. And so I saw this because we did see like these candles right here closing above. This candle obviously broke above the previous candle, and then this one right here closed weaker than the previous bearish candle. So in hindsight, that's probably the one thing that I would probably pay attention to in the future, is in situations like this where we have a very strong resistance right here, like there's a lot of rejections, rejections all over this thing. In situations like this, what I'd probably want this bullish candle to be a little bit stronger than the previous bearish candle here, and then wait for the break of the high on the next candle. So the candle that you traded on, based on your notes here, it looks like it broke the high pretty much immediately, like in the first couple of minutes of the H1 candle. So that's those two things in my mind are probably the two things that you can consider in the future on situations like that. Number one, having a stronger bullish candle right here, and number two, if the high is broken immediately, then just sit on your hands, don't execute.
Yeah. And this resistance retest 4 times.
Yeah, exactly. So very strong resistance.
I faced many times though, like this types of resistance. Then I decided, when the candle broke the high and closed and retest again, second candle and break the high, then I will go for buy.
Yeah, 100%.
Because many times I took the trade when it break, no impulsive entry, and again closed in the range and took my stop loss.
Yeah, and that's looking at this, like the hourly looks really good. Like if the resistance was right here, like which is how I had mine set up, seeing this 1 hour close above looks really good. But at the same time, there's just so many rejections over here. So this I'm expecting, or I guess that it just broke the high immediately and then just rejected to create the lower wick. So it makes sense.
So you took that buy as well, Mike?
No, I didn't. That was last night. I was sleeping like a baby at that time.
No.
Yeah, because I saw a few people went for it and really didn't really work out as expected.
Yeah.
Mike, no, on gold, 30 minutes candle closed, bullish. But the problem, what the problem? This 30 minutes candle open and continue goes up, That's why I told maybe it will came again, like there 64. Where is gold? 164.76. Yeah,
it's got a small candle. Small wick on the top here.
I lost many times. Then I tired. How can I face this types of situation? Then I read the candles, and last time what I did, when the candle closed and starting move up, I took the trade and put SL. At the end of the time, I saw, buddy, I am lost. I lose the money regular. Then I changed my mindset, wait and watch. That's why last 6 or 7 months I am trying to took 2 trades only if I have my setups. Otherwise, I don't trade.
What is 24K today? He's sleeping?
24K. Message him on Twitter. Tell him come go.
What time is it in Australia right now?
I think it's late over there. It's like 8 p.m., 9 p.m.
What are you doing?
24K. Message him on
Oh, we got some, somebody's got YouTube on.
What time is it in Australia right now?
I think it's late over there. Sorry, I just muted everybody to get that echo out of here, but feel free to unmute yourself. I'm not sure who it was, so I just muted everybody. Got some, oh, it's Rasul. Rasul, turn off the YouTube.
Yeah, he's using both YouTube and Zoom.
Nah, here's 24K in the YouTube chat. I mean, yeah, he's in the YouTube chat. He said, "Relax, I'm coming on."
Hey man, how you doing?
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
It's alright, man. Did you take any trades today?
No, man. I just got up a couple hours ago and just finished my workout like 30 minutes ago, so I just came onto the charts.
Alright, I just came from the gym as well. Did it like leg day today or what?
No, I did a focus of chest and triceps, but the way my workouts are, they're kind of like a full body workout. Like I do squats every day, and then finish up like the back half of the workout with like a focus area. So Mondays are usually like back and bicep. Tuesdays are usually chest and tris. Wednesdays all legs. Thursday is chest and tris again, and then Friday is usually like an arm day. That's pretty much how the setup is.
Cool.
What about you, man? What'd you train?
Today I trained like legs and just did like 8 rounds for bag, just hit a bag, boxing bag. That's it.
Hell yeah, good work. Where are you from, man?
I'm from Latvia. It's near Russia, so.
Okay.
Which state?
Sorry?
Откуда ты, брат? Я слушал ты России, да? Но какой государство?
А ты по-русски говоришь?
Да, я на русском говорю, да.
Alright, he's Russian, so.
No, I am not Russian, bro. I am from India, but I live 6 years. I live 6 years in Moscow. That's why I know.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I live near Russia, but we understand Russian. That's why I speak Russian. So.
No, which state?
Sorry?
Which state are you from, Russia?
Nah, I'm from Latvia. Latvia, it's near Russia.
Yeah.
It's still in Europe, but we speak Russian here, so.
I understand.
Mike, can you speak Russian as well?
Do I? Hell no. I'm a dumb American, man. All I know is English, man. Shit.
Mike.
What is the thought process on DJ right now? Because for me now it looks messed up.
Say that again?
Like, what's the thought process on DJ right now? Because for me right now it looks like messed up. After that rejection, now that candle is going down. What if that candle closes? Are you going to look for entries at that area? Because that area looks like a rejection area right now for me.
Yeah, no, I mean, what I would like to see is a close below here. I was like, typically, like I would look at this as like a rejection to continue moving bullish, but this whole area here is just like super choppy. We've been stuck in this range for quite a while now, so I don't want to take any trades inside of here. So that's why I didn't take it. I didn't look to take any buys off of this. But what I would like to see, honestly, is like this 30-minute candle close something like this with a nice little wick below it, and then we can have a wick fill on this candle here, and then just target the bottom of the range. I think that would be pretty solid. And I think, yeah, based on daily, what I was looking at is like this is kind of like a resistance zone on the daily. If we look here, like this is, you know, rejections here, and then I was looking over here in the past too. So I think I favor sells today based off of GJ, even though the previous daily candle is bullish. This is like a strong rejection, you know. And then obviously we have like this 4-hour range going on.
Yeah, 4 hours.
But yeah, so I mean I would like to see something close either above or below this range, honestly.
No, it was closed in the range, no, but problem was it instantly opened 30 minutes candle and going up.
Yeah, right here. Yeah, this candle right here just broke the high immediately. Yeah, no top wick on 15 minutes, so it makes sense why it's doing this.
Yeah, of course. That's why I need to
Trying to
wait.
wait for a gold to retest 1768.
Yeah, gold.
Of
Yeah.
course. I am waiting for that.
24, what's up?
Hey Jake, how you going, man? Sorry guys, a bit late.
Yeah, 24 is getting ready for bed. He forgot about us.
Got the robe
Hey,
on.
how
man.
you going, Mike?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Thanks. Yeah, good. Just yeah, man. Bit of a crappy week. But,
Yeah,
you know,
definitely. A lot of ranges.
gotta show up, brother. Gotta show up and show out. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
How's everyone doing? Today?
Pretty slow.
Yeah.
Jake, you caught some trades in London, right? I saw you posting Telegram.
Probably the other Jake.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm with Mike. I'm asleep during London.
Yeah, Jake's on the East Coast with me. The other Jake you're talking about is Jake O. His last name is like O'Keely or something, but he lives in London, so yeah.
Oh.
Or maybe not in London, but he lives in the UK somewhere.
Actually, just realized I got a Tybee shirt on. I didn't even realize that.
Hell yeah. That's fire.
Ball stopped me out actually. My runner stopped out my runner that I was having himself.
Would you take sells like 1766 or something?
Me?
Harith, yeah.
Yeah, I took sales from around 16. Let me check. It was 17. I don't know. Wait a minute. 17, 66, 33. That area there.
Oh yeah, I'm literally right on it. That's funny. Yeah, no, that looks like a good area, but for sure, you know, the retest to this zone. That's why I marked this up. Like candles move clean through here, but we have rejections right here. And we also have like a little disruption here, and then in the past a lot of rejections here. So that's why I was looking at this, because I didn't think that it was necessary to wait for price to come all the way up here and close above to continue up. I think if it closes above here, it'll probably clear the top of the range.
Yeah, but all is good because I secured 20 pips and I'm okay.
Yeah, that's all that matters. Secure that bag. Yeah, this move that happened last night though on Asian session, I was looking at this, like I had this marked up, this zone marked up.
Oh yeah.
Man, it just moved through here so nice. I was like so tempted to execute on it last night, but I was just like, nah, you know, I don't don't really trust Asian session volume, and then it just freaking melted. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, exactly. I saw the same thing when I was going to bed. I checked the charts and I was like, damn, I was like a perfect stop and go.
Yeah, because it had just closed below. Like I had the zone marked up like right above this area somewhere. It was like up here, and it just closed below, and then did a nice little retest. And I was like, shit.
Yeah, those are rare too.
Yeah.
Damn, it's gonna see another one of those in like a few months.
Yeah, yeah, especially during Asian session. Shit.
Yeah.
You remind me of the days when I tried to trade Asian sessions. So, but it was not me, it was just influence. I was influenced by my cousin brother, you know. One day I was just home chilling, you know, by the time Asian session here, it comes in, it's always midnight or around 3. So, I don't know from where he just texted me, yo, come on, there's an answer setup here, let's come trade it, let's see how it works out. So, let me hop on and see. So we hopped on. Took the trade, the thing didn't play out. So you know what came up? Over trading. So I had to spend the whole night trying to make losses back. By the time I realized it was already morning, I was like, fuck. I didn't rest, I didn't bring the losses back, and here I am.
Yeah.
Can't make losses back, man. Let it be.
Yeah, it was. So when you spoke about that move, you see, so I just remember that if you had taken that and things did not go up, work your way, my friend was still staying up all night trying to do something to make it up.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I took a I used to like trade Asian session a little bit. Like if I saw something I liked, I would execute on it, but I just started to realize like there was a lot more losses than wins during Asian session for me. A lot of fake outs.
I just recently stopped trading Asian sessions. It's like you know, the discipline. Like if you're gonna trade New York, like you got to have your times. You can't just like jump here and there, because I just keep losing money if I just like, all right, I'm gonna do this, or oh, it looks like it's a winning trade, so I just go and trade the Asian session. Do you know what I mean? Like it's so if you trade New York, pre-London. Just pre-London and New York, that's all. I find that like if I do the Asian session, I just lose money.
Yeah.
It's like, especially this week, I just can't hold myself, you know. I just got no discipline.
Yeah, I mean the issue with Asian is like the volume is so unpredictable. Like I've seen setups like this in Asian sessions so many times, but the probability of it playing out, if Asian session has enough volume for it to play out, that's like where the problem is. But you're exactly right, 24K. Like I know a lot of people that just trade Asian session. Like that's the only session they trade, and they're very profitable doing it. But the difference is they're like they know how volume works in Asian session, you know. Whereas like for us, if we're used to trading pre-New York and New York, then we're used to seeing how volume operates during that session. It's completely different than Asian. So even though like we might see setups that work out in New York, like there's not enough volume during Asian session for them to play, you know. So it's, yeah, you're right. It is like overall, like structure, patterns, stuff like that is usually pretty much the same, but the volume is the big thing.
Yeah.
It's tricky, man.
Yeah.
Tricky to get volume right.
And I see, like,
bro.
go.
I never ever believe on Asian volumes because I don't know fake out elevation.
Yeah, and I'm surprised we had this little fake out up here, because this was like London Open, so I'm surprised that this happened.
Yeah, I'm just tired of London getting all the moves.
Yeah, hell yeah. You gotta love coming to the charts and just seeing how much money everybody made while you were sleeping and just feeling like, ah.
Yeah, it's
awesome.
like, oh man, London had like a perfect range-bound rejection with like perfect candles that went for like 50 pips. Like, oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, London really looked good today, and actually it played out exactly as I had planned it out. But my trade was based off the 4 hour. If you could turn to the 4 hour, I'll show you something. Oh, nice. is that resistance you marked up on the 4 hour. You see where price hit
Yeah.
and rejected the resistance way up. That's target of buys. Yeah, we had that resistance there. So what I saw is when we broke that resistance, price went up, created a high. So price came back and closed below that area. So when we had closed back, when I came to the charts with London, I found that bullish candle playing out. So going to the lower time frames, I saw that we are creating support. So I knew that when we broke that area, where should I find my sales for continuation? I will wait for price to come and tap into that resistance. Like retest, because we did a break, a retest, and then a continuation will come up from there. So I waited patiently actually. So I was waiting for that area to be tapped. By the moment they started tapping that area and we're having rejections from the lower time frames, that's why I had to wait for now for formations on like the 15 minute to really take that trade. So I did take it. Price went up to around 40-50 pips there. I secured at around 20 pips.
Which 1 hour did you enter on? That bearish right after the rejection?
After that rejection, I had an entry there.
Nice.
Yeah, I took the same trade. I took the same trade on gold.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think they executed like here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you're basing it off of that 4 hour, you can kind of.
Yeah, exactly. So the 4 hour gave me the whole story of my sales were just 4 hour. I wanted the 4 hour to tap into that area. And then when it started tapping in and I had rejections, so what I did was going to the 5 minute to see how the 5 minute is reacting to that zone. When I started seeing reactions there and the 1 minute also trying to shift its character, then I knew that something is coming up from here. So I had to wait on the 15 minutes to see what is it building up. Then I started seeing bearish candles printing and this. Then that rejection from the 1 hour gave me all that confirmation. But you know, when if someone took it directly after the next hour had opened, it was going to be in a drawdown for some point time, because that 1 hour that opened up next was really trying to tease people that it is going back up, trying to go back up. So I had to wait for the 15 minutes to give me that confirmation that now that one hour is ready to shoot down. So that entry was also taken based off that last, the last 30 minutes of the 4 hour close are always volatile.
Yeah.
So after having that rejection on the 1 hour, I knew that the 4 hour has to do the same thing as the 1 hour did. That 4 hour, we are remaining with 30 minutes to close. It has to reject deep, or we have to push again back up. So I had a confirmation on the 15 minutes. By that 15 minute closing bearish, I knew the next one didn't have any idea to go back up to create weeks, because right there, you need to have that rejection and just a push down for that 4 hour to reject. So I just executed it there and then, because other people were waiting for another week to create up and then go with it. You didn't give them that opportunity.
Yeah, 100%.
Jumped. And then they were like, oh, like, okay.
Yeah, another thing I was looking at like when I was looking at the charts for Asian session was just a daily close, like it's a weak bearish, but we respected the previous candle's high and respected the low. So I was thinking like this current candle, whichever direction it breaks, it's going to continue driving, just because this is like an exhaustion candle in my opinion, it's like one of those, like it's like a decision making candle, but yeah, no, I've seen things like that happen. So yeah, just taking that and then going into the 4 hour like you were talking about, Harith, I mean, it makes perfect sense. Like we're closing below the zones, this one huge rejection on the 4 hour. I mean, it makes perfect sense.
Oh, gold moved very hard.
Getting some volume.
Yeah, 1668. Wow.
What is going to make it funny right now with gold is two-way, because you have London volume on the 4 hour that has closed bullish.
Yeah, it has
and then you have the previous daily that closes bearish.
Yeah.
Price goes either way, but at the end of the session, you'll see price moving one direction.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think with this, with this closure down here, you know how it closed and rejected down here at 1762. This in my opinion, it's either gonna keep shooting up or it's gonna reject here and it's gonna range.
Yeah, that's what I'm scared of. With the news that is coming in, then we don't know what will happen with gold.
Yeah,
We have news after 1 hour, bro. 1 hour, 4 minutes.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
Seems
No,
like GJ is
maybe.
bye-bye.
oh yeah,
Volume.
GJ's melting.
Won't give you that opportunity. The range, I think the range won't be enough right now.
No, you're right. Yeah, no, if it closes, I mean, honestly, no matter how it closes, I mean, it's not going to be enough. It's 19 pips to the downside. Currently, it's probably going to drive a little. Yeah, it's already driving a little bit further. So yeah, it's gonna wipe that out.
You know, I had when I was trading London, when I saw GJ, I had an idea of just punching in a sell from those highs. I was like, let me try something stupid. I was like, oh, let me just. So I was seeing it reject a couple of times, and people are being smoked into those buys. Everyone complaining. I'm like, should I even try a sell? Let me try trade against all these people. But I just had to leave it. I had that idea.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like what we were talking about last week when we saw like all those crazy rejections, you know, and then price closed below and it just melted.
Yeah. So I was thinking of that same thing. I was like, let me just try it without confirmations with a tight stop and see. Well, it would have played out.
Yes. So, what's y'all's opinion on trading for those ranges right there?
Here,
Like off the extremes.
this
That no trade zone.
this here, yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason I put that there was just because it's just so much chop in here. You know, price to me doesn't really know what it wants to do in this area.
In the middle, yeah, but like off the supports and resistance. I mean, there's definitely value, obviously, in trading ranges. I'm just curious if anybody actually trades them.
Nah, not me. I don't.
No,
Trading ranges?
no.
Yeah, honestly, like this is kind of why right here, in my opinion, why I don't like to deal with the ranges, just because of things like this. Like if this wasn't in the range, I would have looked for buys, and so, you know, that would have given like 14 pips or something, but 20 pips to the top side and then just completely rejected. So I mean, I guess I don't really like the ranges, just because to me it's like not a clear understanding of what direction price is trying to move in.
No, I also never ever trading on range.
Yeah.
Trade on breakout or break in. Simple.
Yeah.
I got if I will get one trade or two trades, this is not a problem. No, I just need clean range. No, breakout or break in. That's my trade.
I'll trade ranges, but one condition is that if I'm sure of that direction or the bias of the market at that particular moment, if it is bullish and I'm trying to trade the range, what I will do, I will wait at the bottom of the range. When price is going bearish, I will wait for fake outs at the bottom. Like if I have a bearish candle closing below that range to take, and someone wants to take sales, I wouldn't take sales. What I will do is wait for a fake out from that area, whereby price breaks through that zone, then price closes back, price retests that support that is created, and then go with it back up to retest that high. But if I'm sure of the what, of the bias, when I know that price is really bullish.
Yeah. No, Mike.
That's how I trade it with fake outs. But trading it just the way you see it right now, you will be hammered.
It closes in the range, yeah. No, maybe it again retests this low. No, we have a bullish candle low. Yeah. This place. It will come again, bro.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. It's only
Yeah. 100% it will come here. Then because we have two things. We have double bottom and we have some patterns here. So it will respect this pattern and make some support and then go up.
yeah, no top wick on hourly.
I saw these types of situations 100 times. That's why I'm telling about it.
The 4 hour already tells you the story. That's an exhaustion candle there on the 4 hour, and you've already taken out its low. So it's a high probability of going down than going back up.
I like your setup, Mike. I like the simplicity, the green. It's really easy to understand, and you got your text on the side. It's really simple. I really like it. So nice work, man.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
It's
Every
real simple.
good trade has one positive side. He has simple chart, only simple.
Yeah.
No,
Yep.
Mike like that.
Yeah, no, Mike's good. I was looking at like some French dude, like he had an accent, and man, he was trading like 20 pairs, and like he's speaking something like I don't even know how he would like making profit. Have you guys seen him? Like some French dude, he's like in a hotel. Hi Faye, how you going?
You talking about you talking about I think I know who you're talking about, like Sasha, I think his name is Sasha.
I don't know, but he's got some strong French accent. Like,
Yeah.
like he's like going nuts. Like he's got like I don't know 20 pairs on the charts and oil and this and that. It's like the stuff that Raj has been telling us, this guy's gone the opposite. Like he's doing 20 pairs, he's doing 70 trades, 70 100 trades a day. Like, but then he's got like heaps of followers, you know. Like, have you seen him, Mike?
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
I know.
That'd be kind of fun though.
No,
I mean, I used to be like that for real. Like I used to try and trade every pair.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I think everyone started.
Yeah.
I mean, like, there's kind of some value in it though, because like if you can wake up and identify the weakest and strongest pair or currency, then you can just pair those up, and you have a pretty good bias.
Yeah, 100%.
That's just the difficult part though, finding them.
But I mean, I'm trying to follow him as well. Like, it's just really even hard to follow the guy. You know, he's got.
Yeah, that's my thing.
If you see him, yeah, just watch him. You're like, man, if you have like, we're trading to get our freedom, right? So we're like trading for 1 hour to 2 hours a day, right? To make like a lot of money, you know. So we want freedom, but the way this guy's trading, it's like work.
Yeah.
I don't know if you, yeah.
That's a good point. The freedom part. I mean, that's why I'm doing it.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I mean, one thing somebody told me that kind of made me like realize that my strategy was a little fucked up was, they said, like complex things are not sustainable, simple things are sustainable, and like that really stuck with me, because like a lot of times, like when you look at people's charts, like it just you can't even really tell like what the story is that they're trying to explain, or I just look at it and see a bunch of levels. I'm like, I don't even know what this means, so but yeah, I mean, I think that's like the thing is like so many things are just are like so situational. People try and, I think with trading, people try and sound sophisticated to be like, I know something that you don't know, and in reality it's really simple.
Very ego driven.
That's right.
No, I saw this market for a long time.
Mike,
Simplicity always success.
I'm gonna make some coffee. Anyone want coffee? Anyone want coffee?
I'm actually about to do the same 24.
Black or white? Sadiq?
See y'all in a minute.
Sadiq, give me some chai tea.
So what gold did was probably come stop me out and then continue with the ride down. Oh,
Yeah, that's typically what happens to me, Harith.
It will respect this zone, then maybe make some support.
What's up, YouTube chat? Business Life, what's up? El Mahdi, what's up? Garfield, what's up? Business Life gold going to 1753 and shoot up to 1800. I think that sounds very bold, but okay. Sky, what's good? Christine, how's it going? No trades. I think some guys took some trades during London session and Asian session last night, but I haven't taken anything yet. But yeah, some people have caught some profits. I'm currently just waiting for something that I want to see. I took a dumb trade yesterday, a little bit of like a little FOMO entry into a position yesterday. I took a loss, so that's exactly what I needed to do, just to remind myself that I need to let the market come to me.
Did you take
You
quantum trend?
took the trade on GJ yesterday?
Yeah, I took a trade.
On GJ, huh?
Yeah, let me see if I can try and find where it was. I think it was based on. Oh yeah, it was like. It was right here, I think. No, that's not it.
Buy or sell?
I took sells. I gotta find where it was. I think it was. Yeah, here it is. This right here. I took sells. I had support drawn up here, and honestly what I was looking for was a push bullish to retest the top of the range. But then when it closed like this, I was like, okay, cool, you know, it made like a resistance here, and then it closed below like this weak support. So, you know, if the next candle breaks the low here, then it should continue driving. And it broke the low and like went like maybe a pip in profit and went straight to my stop loss.
After that, candles printing side by side, yeah?
Yeah, but here's what was funny. I had the chart marked up, and I had like the MP special play like drawn up. You know, I was like, what I want to see is a support created and then go retest the high. And it literally said like the resistance here, or I mean the support that I had here that was drawn up, it said like buys above on it, you know, like buys above, and it was actually a little bit lower. I think it was like down here, and it said buys above, and I was taking sells, and I was like after I took the position, I was like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, why are you doing this? But so it was kind of funny, but it was a good learning lesson for myself.
It's a part of life. No, it's a part of life. Oh, I told already. Stop loss is a part of trading.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, like I mean, like we always talk about, you know, you're paying for a lesson, you know, and that's that was it, you know, like. But it was just funny because like in my trade journal, you know, like I was looking at it again last night, and I was like, man, it says buys above, and I took sells. You know, why did I do that, you know? So so when I went back to my trading journal last night, and I just typed in your chart says buys above and you took sells. This explains everything. You know, so
explain yourself, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's all good. I mean, we had been really patient. Everything was working out really nice, and then I wasn't patient, and it didn't work out. So it makes sense.
Where is it going? Open the chart of God.
All right, Mike, that coffee took 4 minutes.
Shit, man.
It will come down, yeah.
You already know. For me, I told my mom what I want for Christmas is a new coffee maker. And it's funny because
24.
it's funny because she was like, "Do you want
20?
My mom's like, do you want a like a Keurig one with the pods or like a full pot? I was like, nah, man. I need the OG grandpa style. Like I need the timer on that thing, so like I can just set it and you know before I go to bed, and I just wake up and it just smells like coffee, and I'm just like, oh yes, let's go. The coffee made.
Yeah, I like those, but I mean the pods are also pretty cool.
Yeah, my problem is like I'm like a 4 cup of coffee type of person, you know, so
Yeah.
you know, them pods get pretty expensive.
Yeah, they are. They're very expensive. I mean, I guess it's nice with like a roommate because it's like,
Yeah,
there's nothing to clean up or anything, and it's like individualized.
yeah, that's true. Faye says, are you cold, Mike, or just being funky? It was a little cold here this morning, I can't lie. I walked outside, I think it was like 50 degrees or something, and I was like, oh damn.
What state are you from?
Georgia.
Georgia. Let's Google Georgia.
Have you ever been in Europe?
Yeah, I've been to Europe. I've been to the UK. I've been to France. I've been to Czech Republic. I went to Czech Republic once. That was pretty cool. I actually went to a Russian versus the Czech Republic hockey game. Dude, that was fucking insane. That was the most insane thing ever. I got some things here. I don't know if you can see that, but this is like the program from it. Man, it was the coolest fucking experience ever. I'll never forget that.
Damn. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I've never been in USA, so.
The motherfuckers were wild, man. They were wild. The Russian team came out there like, fuck you! You know, I'm like, oh my god, yo, you guys are savages.
Razul, the only Russian I know is from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 back in 2009.
Look, I got this jersey too. It's a Czech Republic hockey jersey.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah, it's sick.
Yeah.
I didn't know Georgia was in Florida. Or is it?
Yeah, bro, we're in the southeast, man. I'm right here on the ocean, man.
Yo, not Florida though. We are not Florida.
So what's your island called? Oh, you got Savannah too. What's your island called? What's the area like? If you don't mind me asking.
It's Tybee.
You're not gonna hunt.
No, Tybee Island. I don't care. People can come visit.
We're not gonna hunt you. Tybee,
Is it cold in Georgia?
It's cold today, but like 2 days ago, I was wearing shorts and a t-shirt.
Oh man.
It like where I live, it doesn't snow or anything here, so it doesn't get like that cold. Like the last time it snowed where I live was like in 2017, 2018 or something.
Oh, you're lucky guys, because it's fucking cold in here. It's Russian cold here.
Yeah, bro, I'm originally from Michigan, man. I know all about it.
Oh, Michigan, alright. I hate cold, to be honest.
But yeah, 24K, you can look up Tybee Island. It's Tybee.
Alright. Tybee Island, city of Georgia. Nice, man. Nice. Oh,
But that looks
nice,
so
cute.
weird to you.
Oh, that's a cute town, man.
Yeah, it's small. It's small, bro. It's little hillbilly island, man.
Like St. Kitts, yeah.
Hotel.
But yeah, Faye, I was working out this morning, and that's why I'm all geared up here.
What's the crab shack? Is that nice?
It's a tourist trap, man. It's a fucking tourist trap, is what it is.
No, it's good, dude. It's good.
Yeah. No, it's actually not bad. It's kind of funny because I used to hate that place. I used to be like, man, fuck that. I'm not going there.
Solid, man.
Because I mean, for some reason, I thought it was like super overpriced, and I mean, some of the things are, but then I went there like not too long ago because we were out on the boat with some friends, and my buddy like docks his boat there at Crab Shack, and we came back there like for some dinner or whatever, and you know, I was like, damn, dude, I've been sleeping on this place. I was like, I've been shitting on this place for 4 years, and all of a sudden I'm like, huh, we might have to start coming here.
That's the same one with the alligators you feed, right? Or is that the different?
Yeah, that's the same one. That has the alligators, yeah.
You get alligators there.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. We're in the swamp, bro. This place is a swamp.
Fuck that, man.
I've been to Miami.
Nice.
And I drove like what's it the highway,
Crazy.
the overseas highway. So and to rent a car is really cheap there. Like a Ferrari, I think it was a Ferrari, Mustang, a Porsche. It was like 100 and something a day or something. So yeah, so did my bucket list, you know, got the Mustang and drove that car like along the freeway, the overseas freeway.
Yeah, down through the Keys you're talking about.
The Keys, man,
Oh,
I
yeah,
love
yeah.
it, bro.
Nice.
I'm going back there. I love it.
Yeah.
So a Mustang to y'all, is that like a rare car in Australia?
No, it's just like an American muscle, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
okay.
we always look up to the States, you know what I mean? It's just So
Epitome.
it's just a bucket list, you know.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
always, yeah. So, but yeah, it was beautiful. Found it a bit not safe in some areas, but
That's most of America.
everyone's got guns and.
Yep.
But overall, yeah, it was good. Everyone's friendly.
Come back, let's have a meetup.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
to. I love to.
Yeah, I think Almaty here in the YouTube chat, I think he got the sells off of this, was able to close 10 pips, so
Nice.
caught the sells in the no trade range. I like it. Like a true cowboy, Almaty, like a true cowboy. But no, he's got a good explanation for it. It's not just off of this. Like he's saying, you know, daily bearish. He's looking at this 4-hour time frame as well. The 4 hour on gold. You know, looking at this, obviously, you know, looks like bearish momentum there. And then he's also talking about 1 hour has no top wick, which means that there's no range for the candle to move, you know. And then 30-minute, he took entry on 30-minute, so he probably took it right here as it was breaking a low here. So yeah, your
Not bad trade at all.
your explanation for that, Almaty, makes me agree with you and makes me want to congratulate you. So congrats.
You need the clap. You need the sound
Yeah.
effects.
Yeah, I gotta figure out how Raja does that. I don't know how he does that shit.
Have YouTube on, and it's type in clapping.
Oh, okay.
Just press play.
Yeah, there is in the YouTube like creator studio or something, there are like some different sounds and stuff, but some of them sound a little ridiculous. Yeah, let me see if I can find it. I found them before.
Oh man, looks like gold is going down.
Gold's melting.
We'll see.
Oh yeah. Yeah, see we have another support over here, like right here I was looking at. So I think if it can close below this area, I think we might be good, but I want to see it close below that 1761.
GJ might be setting up. GJ's trying to do a little retest, maybe.
Our cats, I'm late. Sorry, what did I miss? Nothing. You missed nothing. Aiden Lewis, what's good? What's good? How's it going? GJ's setting up for something, yeah.
When I saw this structure on M13, 13 minutes on gold, I surely confident it will come, retest again, and made some support. Then it can go again.
Yeah, I mean honestly, this is a nice like break and retest. I mean, if you think about it, like we broke below this level here, and then literally just came and retested it, and now we're retesting the lows. Just
Because I saw many times this type of structure. That's why I confident.
especially this right here, this weak rejection or this rejection here at a level.
I told that time when it will come down.
Yeah, really the only reason I didn't take it was because it was only like 14 pips or so to the
They
bottom.
It's not worth the risk.
Yeah, I didn't want to get caught up in that.
No, you know, this type of structure when made, this structure shows for bullish, not bearish. Okay? No, we have green candle and again break the high and close in the range and again made another bearish candle.
Yeah, I think it makes sense for sure.
Yeah, that's it.
So you're saying gold will go back up to 1769? If it closes above here, I think it will for sure.
Yeah. That's right. Or if it will break 1760, then confidence 1755 next.
Yeah.
Then I will sell if I get any confirmation. Because we trade in break in, break out. Simple. No trade between these ranges.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, this like kind of like another little break and retest situation. Looks pretty choppy though. Very choppy in here.
I think DJ waiting for NY Open, yeah?
Yeah, it had that nice push here though.
Yeah.
Like the other Jake was talking about. Oh yeah, he's in here. Like he was talking about that that news coming in. I think it was 6:30 or whatever. That's when I made that push. So
What's good,
Yeah,
bro?
we have news. Okay.
what's up, Jake? How you doing? Jake
Yeah,
O.
not bad.
Yo,
Yeah,
we have
Jacob.
to fight. We have to
Let's do
fight.
Jake.
Yeah, I was anticipating that move down on GG actually. As soon as they start chatting shit about tax hikes and all that sort of stuff, you notice something happening. But I was literally going to take a sell, but I'd already made profit today, so I'm staying out, especially during the event.
Smart man. Yeah, and this.
Yeah.
I mean, this would have been risky too, because I mean, there's really no confirmation for either of these pushes. Like this one here on 30-minute, I was looking at. I mean, there's no closure below. You know, this candle was the one that drove and it closed below, but there's nothing like confirming an entry in my opinion. You could just anticipate like, okay, with volume, if we break the low, we're gonna continue, but you know, that's pretty bold in my opinion.
Especially during what's happening. The other option on the 15-minute was to almost like a fake out. So you could have got maybe caught a few pips after the 15-minute close back in the zone.
Yeah.
Up in the high, but you'd have to be quick because it came down on the same candle.
Yeah.
You can see it's all over the place really. There's nothing really sort of forming that I liked, but yeah. Had I not already traded, maybe I would have looked at something. But
Yeah, 100%. Yep. Yeah, and I mean to your point about the 15-minute one too. You know, with this 30-minute candle close, it definitely goes along with that play. The issue is it's about 20 pips to the upside, so it's not too bad, but it only gave like 15, 14, and then just straight melted. And I think that happened like right at candle open too. Like the 30-minute candle opened and then it made that top wick.
For me, it's kind of difficult to trust recent price action when you scroll to the left and it's just been a constant range for like weeks.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard for me to be like, okay, this is a simple break and retest because it's happened so many times and just completely faked out the rest of the times.
Yeah, for sure. No, I agree, man. I agree. It's been a New York session for like honestly the last like couple of months. Like
Yeah.
I remember August was really, really, really good. Beginning of September was like really, really, really good. And then we started to see like a shit ton of volume. I think it was like the end of September, beginning of October. We had like 50 pip damn 30-minute candles, you know, like it was crazy. And then once that volume like kind of went back to normal, like price action just got super choppy.
Yeah.
I'm having to take a lot more impulse entries during London as well than I'd usually like to. Like you said, not getting many close and break aboves or belows at the moment. It's usually having to anticipate volume to just take price all the way through.
Yeah, I have noticed that a lot too. Like a lot of Raja's London session trades, like it's been like similar situation to what we saw here on GJ. It's like he would take a sell right here, and I'd be like, "Damn, that's risky," but it drove like a motherfucker, you know. Like, but like you said, Jake, you know, it's really just anticipating the volume to drive it.
I saw that trade, Mike. What he did.
Yeah.
Like he's always the one saying like, "Wait for the candle to close. Wait for it." And he just like does it. And it's like, that's because I've got experience.
Yeah, it's true though. You know, you see it happen so many times. You know, it's easy to just be like, yeah, I know what's happening here.
No, and another thing happened in London because volume shifted from ASEAN to London. That's why I know. I also took that as a trade many times.
Also, looking at the 4 hour definitely helps with that confidence.
Yeah, if you can tell that story across time frames, your confidence will really build based on the direction you're looking to trade.
It's kind of the number one thing I noticed with my losing trades. I was looking at my journal. I was like, man, like I went back and just flipped to the 4 hour on the same trades, and I was like that would have told me to not trade.
Yeah.
I look at every time frame now.
Yeah, I really try and develop a bias based on daily and 4 hour, and then from there, you know, I have a good idea of the direction that I want to look for positions in.
Yeah, especially if you're actually doing one trade a day, you have like one bullet.
Yeah.
You have to know your story, otherwise it's like you shouldn't do one trade, because then you can just be trading off of technicals and on one time frame and, you know, get faked out.
Yep.
Agreed. That's why it's like you need that time where you're going to go into the trade. You know what I mean? Like if pre-London's your time, then do that. Don't like trade Asia, you know, like have your set times. I think Mikey was saying that as well too. So yeah, so it's like work, you know. You don't go to work early, do you? You go, if you start at 6:30, you start at 6:30 or 6:40, you know. So
yeah, that's so true. Also, like when you leave work, you don't come back, you know. Like
yeah, that's right, you know. So and I think me doing that, I think it's slowly helping me, you know. Like I'm not looking at Asian times anymore. Even if I like see like a good trade that's going, like I just turn it off. Like I just won't. I just wait now. It's hard, but you know.
It kind of goes back to what Raja was saying kind of recently that stuck with me. He was like, basically like respect your own time, otherwise nobody else will.
Yeah.
And yeah, like if you're doing that to yourself, like you're just not going to be focused. You're not going to understand like your process. You're going to be, you know, flipping back and forth. Like it creates way more problems than it solves.
Yeah, there's a book called, I think it's called like The One Thing. I think that's what it's called. But it kind of talks about this concept of like just doing one thing at a time, you know. And like today's world, I think like a lot of us are good at multitasking, but at the same time we don't realize how much less we're doing or how much less productive we are because of how we're multitasking. Like for me, like I'm a terrible multitasker. I cannot multitask at all. So it's usually pretty easy for me to just be like, hey, can't do this, I'm doing this right now. But yeah, I see that like with a lot of people, honestly, is like just not being focused on one thing. And like you see it a lot on all different, it's not just business or anything like that. I mean, relationships too, you know, like you go out to dinner and you see so many couples sitting around where they're just on their phone, you know. It's like, do the one thing. You're at dinner right now, just do dinner, you know.
Yeah.
And like
that'll change your life.
Yeah.
One time, one work.
Yeah, so if you can take that into trading, man, I mean, it's game over, and like it'll also put you into that position to where you can only trade during a certain time, because you can't just trade all day long, you know. Just doing that one thing, you know. So
Yeah, totally agree, Mike.
but yeah, so for me, I put a video on my YouTube not too long ago, and it was like, it's called like the $1 Million Day or something like that, the $1 Million Day Forex Trader or something like that. And it's basically just like how I plan out my day, like how I organize my day. And that was another thing that really helped me, because instead of being like, you know, I need to work out, I need to trade, I need to do these tasks for work, I need to do all this, it's like, just look at my planner and I'm like, okay, cool, the next task on my list is workout, so the only thing I need to focus on is that one thing, you know. And then so like right now the next task on my list is to trade, so all I need to focus on is trading, you know. I don't need to be looking at my emails or whatever, you know. But yeah, I think that concept is huge, man. Like, people slack on that for sure.
You know what, I want to hear a story? Do you know what I used to do? So I'm a tattoo artist, right? So I would have my client, I'll be tattooing him, but then I have like my laptop with the trades on one side. So I'm like, you know, working on the client, like, you know, and just talking shit. And then like, oh shit, I'll rip my gloves off, and then I'm just pouncing, and then going and find some.
You're trading?
And yeah, I'm trading.
Oh my god.
And that's what we're talking about. We're talking about you can't multitask, because if you have a job, you wouldn't have another job on the side. Like, it's serious shit, because if you like you said, you got one bullet, and if you lose that trade, it's like, and I'm trading like different times, like lunch, you know, Asian, and like, yeah. So now it's like, close the laptop. That's it. You know, gotta work, trade. But
yeah, probably a smart choice. Oh damn.
Gold break their lows, goals.
Yeah. Just freaking melting, man.
I took 1760.
Impulse, man. I'm telling you. There's no way. Like,
Impulse.
Thinking I was gonna wait.
Yeah.
Oh, off it goes.
Okay.
I mean, even like with like the closure is just like.
Yeah, I don't like it.
There's no confirms even for an impulse.
No.
Yeah, I don't like it.
No, Sartaj, you're a cowboy, man. You're a cowboy, Sartaj.
Yeah, it's a cowboy move, man.
I closed at 90. Just took 90.
You've been watching Raja too much, doing his cowboy moves. No, that was good though. I mean, Jake, like you were saying though, like no real confirmations here to enter, but I can see like where you took the entry, Sartaz, you know, like, and just anticipating volume. Definitely risky, which I'm sure you are well aware of that, but that's why you manage it properly.
No, I took the trade because of the volume.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah. No, a 9 pips enough. So call it a day.
You got some fans in the YouTube chat. They say Cowboy won today.
Are you out of that trade, Sadiq? Sadiq, are you out of that trade?
It may be continue down till 1755.
1755. Are you out of that trade, Sadiq?
You want to enter?
Did you even enter?
I already entered and closed, bro. 9 pips profit, already closed.
And you got 9 pips, so really quick. Wow.
Yeah, really quick. Yeah, impulsively.
Yeah.
8 o'clock.
Yeah, it was like, it dropped like 20 pips.
I'm in that.
I told about that early. If 1760 will be break, then it will come down. That's why.
Man, gold is
so
melting.
on the 5 minute, the second candle's formed. So
yeah,
trade, you're in profit now.
Yeah, that's definitely bold.
Should I get out?
I can't do this. I can't do those types of trades. I can't look like a dumbass here on the stream.
Don't be like that, Mike, man. Don't be like that.
Stay strong, Mike.
Don't be like that. You can still. Everyone's human. You know what I mean? So do it, and you know we've seen Raja.
No, don't do it.
many times.
No, I'm not doing it. No.
Stop
you know
24.
Say goodbye, Mike. Bye,
Raja,
bye.
Raja,
I'm on 20 pips now. I'm 20 pips.
25th.
24K took the cowboy off of the 5-minute. I like it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
No, you know,
Secure that shit.
Getting out, getting out, getting out.
Yeah, secure that shit.
There's a place in America called Vegas. I think you'd like it.
In the casino today.
I mean, volume pushing it though. Volume pushing it.
yeah, volume. No, you know, gold reaches 2 or 3 times at 1761. Of course, everyone knows if it breaks in the sessions, then it will continue go down. You know.
Yep, it broke and at a.
Still.
It broke and it was a high volume session. You know, a high volume time period. So yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
Of course. Impulse entries totally took on sessions only.
What's this chaos in YouTube chat? Hit your SL? What do you mean? Don't tell me you're in buys, man. Don't tell me you're in buys down here.
No.
Send the chart, chaos. Send the chart. When you send it though, just send this part right here. Make sure you see this. Just send this part.
So Sadiq, I was copying you. I heard you went for it.
Okay. No, before
That's so bad, isn't it, Mike?
Hell yeah.
No, before I took the trade, I explained everything. Why I took the trade.
Yeah, well, that's why I jumped in it as well.
Yeah, see, Raj is smart. He's in the chat here. Don't take it. Don't touch. Yeah.
Yeah. We've just been lucky, that's all.
No, I mean you had your confluences for it. I mean, like Sartaz is saying, you know, volume retested it a bunch of times. You know, if it breaks during high volume, then it should push. You know, it makes sense. It's just risky, you know. But if it's alongside of the trading plan, then no worries, you know.
Yeah,
and he's a doctor too. So
yeah.
If you can't trust your doctor.
Yeah.
If you can't trust your doctor, who are you gonna trust?
Yeah, he's like, I'm a doctor, bitch. I'll take the loss. I don't care.
Hey, he had a story. That's literally all that matters.
Yep, that's what I say all the time. People all the time, they're like, you know, what do you think about gold sells? You know, I'm like, send me the chart. You know, I look at the chart.
What do you think about gold sells?
Yeah, I look at the chart. They have it all broken down. I'm like, perfect. Yeah, makes sense. You know, doesn't mean that I would take it, but I mean, you have a story. So if you have a story, fucking execute. You know, if you lose, it is what it is. You know, hopefully you weren't over risking.
And I have already took 2 trades on London, before London buy and after London sale. And this is the last trade I took. Call a day.
So Sadiq, if the 5-minute candle closes to a hangman, would you sell again?
No. Of course, I don't trade again today. Call a day.
Yeah, I think so.
I already got 50 pips total. No, in 3 trades. So call a day.
Yeah. Well, that's a lot.
Call it a day,
Yeah.
walk away.
No, we have in India night, 7 o'clock.
Just wait for a structure to form on the lower time frames to find a continuation. Right now, you sell yourself off. You pay someone else right now.
It will drop 1755.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You just wait for that pullback to happen. Wait for structure to form. You can't sell right now there. Wait for something. Let it first pull back.
Maybe it will retest again 1760. Then continue.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. A retest at that area
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
that
Of course, it will retest. Of course, retest, brother. And then we have news after 20 minutes.
that's the thing now. News coming in, all that.
Oh,
Wow.
GG again in the range.
Yeah, GG might
Yeah.
do something here.
Yeah, I'm looking for I'm looking for it to respect this range or
GG
this
is struggling,
this
bro.
resistance.
165, 700.
BJ.
It's struggling.
Yeah, we'll have to see
I've
how
taken
it
a
closes,
triple.
but this is like a nice little break and retest situation too.
Yeah, yeah.
Have to see how it closes though.
Man, that 4 hour on GJ just seems like it wants to melt.
Yep. Yeah, we've been like playing games with these lows
Yeah.
over here for a little
Oh, yeah.
while now.
Yeah, I've been trying to enter a swing, but I just haven't gotten the confirmation.
Yeah, and if you look at the bigger picture too, I mean, it looks
Like, look at that. It's,
looks pretty
it's trying to
solid.
retest that low.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks pretty solid. Yeah, I'd like to see how this this closes up here. But yeah, you guys are saying, I know we have news here, Philly Fed Manufacturing Index. I don't know if this does anything.
Yeah, not sure. I haven't back tested that.
Yeah, it doesn't ring a bell to me, so I'm like thinking
Yeah,
that
yeah.
it,
Honestly, like I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
honest.
So I'm not thinking. I mean, of course, like usually any red folder event is gonna bring a little volume into gold, regardless. But I don't know if it's gonna be like deadly or not. Level of a diffusion index based on surveyed manufacturers. Yeah, I mean, leading indicator of economic health.
It seems pretty localized to Philadelphia, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, you know, like why would, because it's based off of the Federal Reserve Bank of Philadelphia, you know, I mean, there's Federal Reserve Banks fucking everywhere, you know, so if it's only based on
Is
one.
Philadelphia like one of the highest manufacturing states, maybe?
Yeah.
Seems like that's why it's an indicator.
Yeah, I'm not too sure, honestly. I'm not too sure. I know as far as like the Federal Reserve Banks, the one in Richmond, Virginia is the biggest.
Mm.
But we never see anything about that one.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen anything about that one on here. So, and the only
You
reason
don't
that I
watch
know
it.
it's the biggest is because I used to live in Richmond.
Richmond's cool.
Yeah, that's where I like grew up. My mom, my little brother, they live there now.
Nice.
But yeah, I went to grade school and stuff there. My dad stayed in Michigan, so I was basically just going back and forth, you know, like my whole life. But let's see
Is what it
this. I finished my trades just before I finished my trades before just after the London session, so just hanging here. Okay.
Man, I want to enter GJ. Damn.
Yeah,
GG also trying to make same structure like gold.
yeah, I think so too. I think
Yeah.
it's
It will
just
again retest this low.
Yep.
Oh, 1765, 170.
Yep.
We
That's
have
what I'm looking at. I don't know. Should I do it?
my
I feel like it's gotten away from that level too much right now.
I mean, my problem is like there's a little 15-minute support here that could always cause some problems. 30-minute candle still hasn't closed. I don't know if I want to I don't know if I'd want to do that. I think if this 15-minute support, like if there's a little bit more range to there, I would probably take that. I've taken positions like this a lot of times off of 15-minute actually.
Yeah.
Like
So
still
it's
with
forming a wick right now. Yeah.
Yeah, because even with like a 30-minute the way it is, like I've taken positions on 15-minute like this, like a 15-minute rejection and a bearish close at a resistance, while the 30-minute was still bullish, you know, and it plays out like all the time, you know. And that would be like a wick fill on the hourly. 4-hour candles rejecting though.
Yeah, I'll wait for a wick and then a break.
Yeah, I mean, I think if it breaks the low, I mean, I think it will definitely come to 165.418 at least. It's just not that far away. And then same thing that you guys are talking about with gold. You know, you could anticipate volume is going to keep pushing it with the NY open here. We also have like the COMEX about to happen here in like the next 4 minutes or so. That could bring that volume for you too. But yeah,
15 minutes,
sorry, Taz, go ahead.
15 minutes candle had no wick on 15 minutes on GJ.
Yeah, on the low, yep. Yeah.
Oh, maybe it can retest again.
Yeah, I think it will. I think it's gonna go down. Just not
wait
enough
for a
range
break.
for me.
Wait for a break of this current 15.
Yeah, it's gonna go. It's gonna. Oh.
Hey, 24K, you took the
Yes,
trade
sir.
at London? You took the trade on London?
No, I didn't trade. My first trade was just then. You know what I mean? So,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. No,
I wasn't really gonna. Yeah.
just don't trade on ACN.
Nah,
This is my suggestion.
I stopped.
Yeah.
I stopped.
Christine, she says, Mike, can you explain the COMEX theory? To be honest, I don't know anything about it. I just know that it's a commodities exchange open. That's like what COMEX that's what it means, is commodities exchange. But that's the open for it. But if you want to learn about it, you can go to Raja's YouTube, find the stream on May 20th, 2022.
Yesterday I would explain everything on COMEX on Raja. Yesterday lecture.
Oh, he talked about it yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, Christine, you can
Some guy thought it was like some Marvel comics.
Oh my god. I mean, for a long time I had no fucking clue what it was either. Like he kept on saying like he kept on saying like comics thing and blah blah blah, and I'm just like, what the fuck? But finally, like one time he was like, yeah, it's like commodities exchange, and I was like, oh shit, you know, I was like, damn, I didn't realize that. But yeah, so Christine, you can look at yesterday's stream, and it sounds like he explained it yesterday. But the other one is May 20th, and that's where Uncle Ted explained it. So it might be a little different perspective. He's a pretty smart guy too.
No, yesterday stream was very fun. He was playing game. He was playing game on streaming.
Man, the guy doesn't give a shit anymore.
No, he doesn't. I wouldn't care either, man. I wouldn't care either.
6 mil in the bank. See you later.
Yeah. He made a loss. We will also, bro. Don't worry. We will made. No, we need some time.
Oh yeah, Christine says he didn't explain it yesterday. He just told us where to look for it on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, May 20th, 2022. Find that stream. I don't know where at exactly in the stream it is. It's a little bit in there. It's like closer to when it's opening, you know, when comics is coming into play.
Maybe this time. He told about comics this time. Same running time.
Gotcha.
Streaming. Yeah,
we're gonna see it. It's gonna come in 6 seconds.
Yep.
All right, so I have a sell stop right under this current 30-minute on GJ, and then my SL's above it.
Yeah, I think so. That's gonna be the break of the 15-minute.
Yeah, and then the SL's at the top of that wick.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's good. Like I said, the only reason I don't like it is because of the range to the bottom of the 15-minute right here. You know, it's only like 8-9 pips, but I mean, like we were talking about with volume, I think it should push. And if your sell stop gets triggered, just manage it well, you know.
Yeah, I've got my partials.
Because I mean, it makes sense. Like this zone is being respected. You know, we're rejecting it. We close bearish off of it on the 15-minute. 30-minute should follow suit with closing bearish. And then even if it does close bearish and doesn't give you the full push, it should, you know, respect its own high, break the low, and still push further. So yeah, no, I think it's valid for sure.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I've got my partial TP at the bottom of the previous
another
open.
thing, we have wick on 1 hour. That's why it can fill again.
Yep. Yeah, wick fill on the 1 hour.
Yeah.
Yep. Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this one closed below. So yeah.
And the 4H.
Yep. Yeah, 4H fill its own wick, and this one too, really.
And daily didn't break the top of its previous bullish candle.
Yeah, and like I was saying at the beginning of the stream, we had a lot of rejections in this zone on daily time frame. So I think like if we do respect the previous daily's high, we're definitely going to see a bearish close today.
Yep. Well, there's the story, so.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, no, I mean, it makes sense to me 100%. Like I said, the only reason I'm sitting on it is just because I always say, you know, at least 20 pip range, but the volume should push it. So I think you're good.
I'm in. But I got my levels, got my partials, so I'm literally just going to minimize it.
Yeah, 100%.
Sure you don't want to go to Vegas, Jake?
Hey, whoa, you can't compare my trade to yours.
Yeah. I mean, shit, even if we do look at the 5-minute here, this is a nice little slingshot down, you know. So I mean, everything's really like on your side.
Yeah.
All time
I
frames.
hate Vegas.
I
I hate Vegas.
listening to the doctor.
Yeah, that's right. That's true. No, I went to Vegas once. I didn't gamble a penny.
Oh, look at comics. Comics push.
Oh, damn.
No, yesterday also moved after Comex opening 20 pips on gold.
Sheesh. Pushing back into the range, man. Straight rejection. Oh no, look at this 30-minute too. Oh no.
Yeah, I'm looking at the 30 minutes now.
No, we have done.
Come on, let's get this gallop right here for Jake. We need this gallop right here.
Come on, Jake.
Hey Jake, I'm about to speak it into existence. You ready? Okay, here we go.
Jeez.
Oh.
Right off the screen.
That'd be awesome.
Right off the fucking screen.
That was comics, Marvel edition.
Yeah. Will US 30 going up or down? Kotoko, send the chart. I don't trade US 30. RCAT's comments push 12 pips counter trend. Let's see if gold drops now. Yeah. Actually, that would be really, really interesting if it just rejects.
No, on 30 minutes it can again close below 1760 and continue go. It can be possible because we have some move because of COMEX. Yesterday also happened like that.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I remember. It's right over here, I think. Yep, right here.
Oh man, it's melting.
Oh, is it? See, I told you, bro. I spoke it to existence. It's gonna go right off the screen.
Thank you.
See, I'm in the future. You guys are in the past. You know.
Brother.
It's the lag.
Mike from future. Yeah.
Like
No,
you didn't take this trade
because
because there wasn't enough range or
Yeah, correct. Yeah, I just
Alright.
didn't trust that range. Yeah.
okay, makes sense. Yeah.
Come on.
But like we were talking about, you know, with volume, it should work. For me, like I always look to aim for like 20 to 30 pip ranges. For me, that gives me a lot of confidence that I can at least get 10 pips. And yesterday I took a dumb loss, you know, so I don't want to take another loss today. I want to make sure that, you know, the entry that I'm going to be taking is going to be exactly what I want to see.
You will not get loss again, bro.
It was a counter trend.
Wow, GG.
Yeah, this
might
is
go
nice, man. This is
to-
really nice.
It might go
Yeah,
to
yeah.
165.
No, I told this structure looks like a gold.
I mean, it's just making higher highs and, or I mean, lower highs and lower lows, you know.
Gold has same structure on 30 minutes.
Let's not compliment it too much while I'm in the trade, though.
Yeah.
Do you reckon it's going to consolidate, like up, down? If it passes that, yeah, I think it's going to go to
Vidat
165.
Vidat in YouTube, he's asking what the stop loss is. I'm assuming it's right above the 30-minute candle or the previous 15-minute
Yeah.
candle, current 30-minute candle high.
That wick right there, yeah.
And honestly, if it rejects at this point back to entry, I'd probably look to reduce some risk just because of this 15-minute
definitely.
support.
Definitely.
But yeah, I think you're good. I mean, we have 30-minute close coming in, so it might pull back like it's kind of doing. But if we can get a strong 30-minute close here, next candle breaks the low, I think it'll continue for sure.
Damn, I was a pip away from my partial.
Vidat TP targeting, I think, is 165, 197. At least that's where I would target. On 15-minute, you could probably target a little bit lower.
Yeah, that's about right where mine is.
Yes, do you use magic keys?
I do, yeah.
Mike, yeah.
Yeah, I do
Only
too.
Mike with magic keys.
Magic
It's a
keys
good-
is
it's a
great.
good- Yeah, it's a good idea. It's a good concept. Good device.
Yeah, although I'm pissed off because they don't work on Mac anymore. They used to work on Mac, and then like something happened with an update or something like that, and they don't work anymore. So it's annoying.
You gotta ask Raja to give you money refund, man.
Nah, I told myself I'm just gonna buy a new computer, so I'll use them eventually. I got the on-screen version too, so, and both of them I actually, well, one of them I purchased out of my pocket. Like I have the original version, that one I bought out of my pocket, and then when the new version came out, I bought that one with my commissions through Dominion Markets.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Are you,
Jake Roberto, he says mine still work with MacBook Pro with parallels. What are you talking about? I got parallels too, and my shit don't work. I can use the on-screen version, Jake Roberto, but I can't use the physical version. But if you know something, man, we need to get on a fucking call. I'll pay you for your time, man. Shit. Cause I miss being able to use the real version. I got the physical. Dude, Jake, hit me up on Telegram. Damn.
Mike, what is the benefit of magic keys?
It's just easier. Oh, shit. Just knocked over all my books.
And manage risks?
Yeah, it's just easier trade management, in my opinion. It's very, you know, because like with a click of a button, you know, you can set levels, you know, like partial take profit levels, partial stop loss levels, auto break even levels. Like there's a lot of stuff that you can just do. Yeah.
quick execution.
Yeah, market execution with the touch of a button. Yeah.
Before it use, we have any setting, yeah, in magic keys.
Say what?
Before it used on the computer, we have any setting?
Oh yeah. There's a shit ton of settings that you can adjust. Yeah, you can change up so many things. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
This spread is ridiculous.
Enjoy with DJ.
It's a 7 pip spread right now.
Yeah.
Well, there she goes. There she goes.
Because news, we have news.
Yeah,
That's why.
Did anyone take GJ? I was on mute because I was on the phone.
No.
No.
I did. About to hit my full target.
Wow, look at gold, guys.
Gold. Gold
So my
break
partial was hit, but I was it was a 7 pip spread, so
Damn.
Mike, that looks
Oh,
like a good view, that trade. Did you not?
No, I didn't take anything. Didn't take anything.
GJ sale was amazing, amazing, bros.
Yeah, I was looking at this right here. I was waiting for this 30-minute candle to close. I was thinking about executing then, but then a bunch of books on my shelf fell. And I wasn't paying attention. It just fucking fell here. So I mean, I'm glad that I didn't, because I probably would have got a little FOMO into that, thinking, you know, that I was gonna continue there. But
I was looking at it the previous 15-minute as it it came up and then started to reject, and then as soon as it flipped bearish, I think that would have, and it broke the low of the previous 15-minute. That would have been a good time to enter.
yeah, that's what the other Jake executed on. Just like this, stops above, and then yeah, that's what he executed on.
Yeah,
We were looking at this and we were talking about volume pushing it, but I was just worried about like the range not being big enough.
Thing is, the amount of times I've seen Raja just ignore the range now, and when it's during volume times, it just will push through. So I've tried to start doing a little bit of that myself.
100%.
But it's difficult, man. It goes against
It's a fine line. It's like yeah, you got to respect the previous price action ranges and stuff, but I like to weigh like the current range and price action more, you know. So it's like, you know, 70-30 kind of thing.
Good trade there, man. Nice.
Yeah, well, it was 1 pip away from my final TP, and now it's probably gonna hit break even.
Did you take partials?
I did.
Oh, nice.
I took 80% at like 11 pips.
Always sucks when it comes back to entry. Just want that bitch to run.
Yeah. Yeah, let me call up the market maker.
Yeah.
It was the same setup like gold and move down, same move down as like gold.
Oh yeah, we had a fake out here.
Yeah, we'll get around.
Wow, this is I can't believe it came and closed back in the range, man. Holy, I can't believe that. This guy Sky says he bought gold at 1758 RSI oversold. Let's go. I think you're a cowboy, Sky. I think you're a very, very big cowboy for that.
1758.
1758. Holy nuts.
You bought it there.
Yeah, you need to go to Vegas, brother. Yeah, it worked out for you though, so good work there, but that's going to be very risky in the future. That, in my opinion, is one of those things that is not something that is going to happen every single time. That's why I think that's dangerous.
That's the thing you got to keep in mind too.
Yeah,
Is
and
this repeatable?
yeah, and like that's the problem is like when you profit on those types of moves, on those decisions, you know, you start to think it's going to happen every time, but what's the probability that price is just going to reject down here out of nowhere? You know, I mean, everything's moving down. I mean, this candle was bearish at that point, you know. That's very risky in my opinion, but it worked out for you, so that's all that matters, I guess.
Damn, you got good risk management, Mike. That's really good.
I lost a lot of money, man. I lost a lot of money.
It's all right. No, you're good.
I lost a lot of money, and that made me realize that I was not the market maker.
Yeah.
And it's also like I've seen things that I like to execute on, you know. So that's another thing too. It's just time really.
But it's good for us to listen to your stories like that and like what you're saying, like why. You know what I mean? It makes sense.
Yeah, it's all you know, relative, you know. It's all just experience. Yeah.
Just be patient and just wait for those A+ trades.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Sky says, well, indices were getting rejected as well and they correlate. Okay. As long as you got your story like we're talking about. As long as you got that story. Execute. Oh, and this also, now that I'm looking at it, no, that's a little bit higher than what you were saying the entry was. So, but yeah, this I mean, this could have been an entry. You know, 1759, 5 minute. That's pretty risky though. But yeah.
Got a cowboy setup on gold for anybody.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that, Jake.
Yeah, I
I
know.
was thinking about that. Lucky Mike's held me back.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like nothing for me so far. Nothing.
Right, bring out the PlayStation. Come on. Mike, bring out the PlayStation. Judge.
Shit, I don't even have any gaming systems. I thought about buying one not too long ago though, and then I thought about it some more and I was like, nah, I don't have any time for that.
Yeah.
But man, I love Grand Theft Auto, man. That's like one of my favorite games. Dan, what's going on, man? Oh, Raj is out of here. Have a good one, Raj.
See you later,
Oh, Raj manages to steal 15 pips on gold.
Nice, 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 nice.
Only buy stop for me and GJ or
Oh,
in
Jake,
gold.
that trade looked good.
Hey, it
It's
was
gonna
good,
be-
man. I got partials.
It's gonna retest that.
No, I'm out. I just hit B.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
but I
absolutely.
literally was 1 pip. That wick was 1 pip away from my final target.
Setting a spell on gold as well. 18 pips already in.
Nice.
You got in gold? Gold sells, Harith?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gold
Hey, that was
sells.
my signal, man. Send me.
I best that on the 5 minute. If you look at the 5 minute real quick,
This?
it has a really good rejection from the exactly. After the breaking that low there, I just entered. Now it's 18 pips I've secured.
Don't forget to
Gold.
send Jake. Don't forget to send Jake some money.
Yep. Gold's crazy, man.
Don't worry, soon the YouTube will be monetized and I'll make everybody start donating percentage of the profits.
Yeah.
I got my money tree here.
Got the
luck's
money
gonna
tree.
come for you. Oh man.
Dan says, been in a huge losing streak for this whole week. Man, it's all good. It's all good. Just focus on one trade per day. Focus on one trade per day. Ask yourself, how could you have lost less? How could you have not entered at all? And how could you have given your idea a second chance? As long as you're doing that, man, don't worry about it. It's part of the game.
You're not alone,
Oh yeah.
man. Like this week and last week, I've just been down.
Yeah, I think it was like 2 weeks for me. 2 weeks ago for me. Like last week I had a pretty good week. I had like a nice win streak. But the week before, I think that was me. Like I had like 4 days in a row where I took losses.
Is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Also
the
give
thing,
yourself a
man.
little credit. Yeah, like zoom out on a higher time frame and just understand that we're at like key levels that are consolidating. So it's like not good conditions anyway.
Yeah, also and even on that zoom out aspect, zoom out on your trading
Yep.
background. Look at how far you've come. You know, it's just a part of the process.
And just think that Monday's a new trading day. Wipe out everything. Don't chase your losses. Monday's just a clean slate, brother.
Yep.
Monday. That's how I get over it. Just Monday's like just a clean canvas.
Hell yeah, for sure. Every day.
Even Sunday night. The previous week.
like Mike says, you got to really analyze your losses and why. And
Yeah, one of the big things I realized too is when trading one trade per day, when only focusing on one trade per day, usually when you take a loss, there is a future setup that comes into play that you could have profited on. So, you know, basically what I'm saying is a lot of times your losses are just because you're trying to rush into a trade. You're not thinking about it 100%. It's not like 100% alongside of your plan. But if it is and it's a loss, it's just part of it. I mean, nobody wins every single trade. Nobody does that.
100%.
And that's why it's so bad, Mike. To like, all right, say you're on the Asian session and you're waiting all day. You know what I mean? Because you got nothing to do. You're waiting all day. You got no trades, and then suddenly like pre-London comes, like then like you tend to like rushing for that trade because you've been waiting all day.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? Like, but if you were making time for the pre-London, it's like, you know, that's your hour of work.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that was my problem for a long time, honestly, because I was like a multitasker. You know, I'd be trying to trade and work out at the same time. So, you know, the first like sign of an entry I would see, I would try and hop in that shit because I wanted to take my trade for the day as soon as possible, so I could just focus on working out. You know, so yeah. It's yeah, I mean, just like you said, I mean, you have to treat it like a job. Like, just sit down, you know, for a couple of hours at the same time every day and just see what happens.
That's the thing, isn't it? Because like they, you know, they always tell us like the more you train or the more you're doing something, the better you are at it. So we as traders, we get lost like, oh, the more trades I'll take, the more, you know, I'll get better. Do you know what I mean? But really, it's like, just be patient. The more patient you are, the better that you'll get. It's like totally opposite, and that's like where we gotta, for me anyway, I got to change the way I'm trading. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not how hard or how fast you run. It's like clever or how patient you run to get that trade or wait for that trade.
Yeah, 100%.
If you know what if you know what I mean, guys. Like, I'm just expressing myself because I'm so frustrated. Like, the 2 weeks just really annoying. Like,
yeah, 100%. No, it's part of it for sure.
Don't beat yourself up.
It's part of it.
Again, like, some of the most difficult markets to navigate through have been in the past few weeks.
Very true. Very true. See, Legend 305. This. It's got a little wee, a little French into it. This is a cool stream. It's good for when Raja isn't streaming because you are following the same rules. Yes, thank you. Legend 305. Make sure you subscribe and like this thing. Christine.
That we actually follow the rules.
Yeah, don't talk about the rules and then go against them.
And Mike's got a lot of discipline. That's what I like.
Christine, yesterday was really messing with my psychology. I had to snap out of it and clear my head to get back on the charts today. Yeah, that's another good point there too, is every day is a new day.
Yeah.
I'll be back. One second.
No problem.
Oh yeah, what's Raj's broker like? Is it good, Mike? Is it like why the Dominion market? Like, you're on it, right? Is it good?
Yeah, it's solid. It's real solid. I used to use Trader's Domain, which is Uncle Ted's broker. That was really solid. But really, the only reason that I switched to Raj's broker was because he had the incentives based on the commissions. And it was right at the beginning of like a trading year, so I was like, all right, perfect. You know, I'll just take off the month of January. I'll transfer my funds from Trader's Domain to Dominion Markets, and go from there. But yeah, like I said, the real reason that I did it was, number one, I trust Raja. You know, I don't really like think he's gonna run off. Not that I didn't trust Uncle Ted. I mean, I trust him too. Traders Domain's amazing broker as well. But I could just understand.
Is that Uncle Ted's broker? Is that what Uncle Ted owns?
Yeah, he owns Traders Domain. Yeah. But yeah, and that's why I use Traders Domain, because I trusted Uncle Ted. But yeah, like I said, I just mainly the main reason I made this switch was just because of the incentives that Raja had based on the commission. So, and I did that thinking that maybe he'll come up with other stuff in the future or whatever. You never know if he's going to come out with other products. But yeah, so. But yeah, it's solid. I mean, I like, they're very like Traders Domain and Dominion Markets, like they're pretty much the same. The spreads are pretty much the same. Really, that's the only difference. And now Raja's changed up the affiliate side of it a little bit, so like you make a little bit more commissions than you would on Dominion Markets. So it's just minor things, you know. What broker do you use, 24K?
I use FXCM.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's regulated.
Yeah, I don't think we can use FXCM in the States.
Yeah, like Raja says, like it doesn't matter, eh? But yeah, I've just been using them. It's a UK and Australian.
Yeah, they've been around for a while. They ain't going nowhere.
A long time, yeah. A long time.
Yeah, they're not going nowhere. That's a good broker.
FXTM may be regulated in Australia,
yeah? Yeah, they're based in Sydney, so also UK.
It's good for you.
Yeah, it's just been around for ages. You know, it's not.
We have many problems for opening account in a broker, because in India we have illegal Forex, you know.
Yeah.
That's why I want to. Yeah, that's why I want to shift in Dubai, maybe on March or April. Then I will open an account with Raj Dominion.
Yeah.
Well, Mike, if you got $500,000, you can open your own brokerage, Mike's Market. 500,000, mate. You got 500,000, bang.
Yeah, I don't think I would do it. I don't know that I would do that. That's a I feel like that's, I don't know. I mean, it's probably a pretty good business opportunity. I think Raja said it took him like 6 months to make the money back or something. So, but that's another thing too, is he has a huge following, you know, a lot of people that he can like influence, you know, to make the move, you know, so it's hand in hand, you know.
Hey, you got us.
Yeah, you got us. We'll be here. I've been advertising heaps for you.
10 clients right off the bat.
Yeah. got my YouTube following, you know, so.
Fareed, are you in this gold still? Was that you?
Oh wow, look at this.
It was him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing is.
He took it based on the 5 minute. Yeah, oh yeah, he's probably still in this. He took it right here, so it shouldn't have stopped him out. This thing is melting.
Unless he put it at break even with spreads.
So Mike, would you take the trade if it goes past 1755 on a second candle?
Yeah, looks like there's enough range down here.
On a second candle, you would like take a trade on a sell, 1755.
Yeah, if it closes below down here, yeah, you start looking for the next range. The only issue with that is like, you know, we can probably anticipate some sort of pullback coming in, you know, just because of how many bearish candles we've seen, how much it's moved. So might have to wait for some sort of bullish candle, but I guess it really just depends on how it closes below this level, if it does. But yeah, that would be the next area that I would start looking for something, because the way that it's closing in this range, you know, just doesn't really make sense to me.
Hey guys, did I miss something? I
No.
just came back today.
No, I don't think so. Let's see. Does Uncle Ted have a group like Market Fluidity? I don't think so anymore. I don't think so. I know he used to. That's how Raja and him got connected. But I don't think he does anything like that anymore. Uncle Ted makes fuck you money, so I don't think he really cares about anything like that anymore. Our cats, I don't know what you're talking about here. No, it's all BS. It's just crap people are saying, which never exists when I am in my trade. Yeah, I think you might be a little back in the past somewhere in our conversations, so I don't know what you're talking about. Might have to press the live button on the YouTube and update it.
Maybe he was one of the Russian guys.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I couldn't believe that, man. They tried to take over, and then they had me all fucked up yesterday. I couldn't figure it out. You guys were in here, and I was trying to unmute, and there's a button on participants. Like if I go to more, it says mute all upon entry, and so that was off, and I was like, what the fuck, you know? Like they shouldn't even be muted.
They hacked into your Zoom, did they? Like.
Yeah, bro, I got an email from Zoom. I got an email from Zoom that day when all the Russians came on. I had an email from Zoom. It said like something like your room is at risk of like privacy or something. It's not protected. Do these things to prevent like issues in the future or something. And like, so weird. Yeah, and I looked at the time, and then I looked at the time in the video that they came on. Like Zoom sent me that email like literally at the same time. I'm like, how the fuck? But it said that it like Zoom uses like technology to scrape like the internet or something, like social media, whatever, to identify like Zoom links that are posted that are unprotected or something. Like that's how they like triggered the email to me or whatever. But yeah, so long story short, I was going through like their checklist of things to do so it doesn't happen again. And there's just so many settings, like I don't know if you guys have ever looked in the Zoom settings before, but there's literally like 3,000 fucking settings. It's insane.
Wow.
So I just like I turned on what they recommended. A couple of them I couldn't find, so I just started pressing buttons. I was like, whatever, we'll find out tomorrow what happens, And then so that was like the issue with the mute thing. I couldn't figure it out, but I got it straight.
Could you uninstall it and then reinstall it? Would that
Zoom?
Yeah. Uninstall it.
Well, yesterday it was telling me like what I needed to do. In that more thing, it was telling me like go to settings and you have to disable or enable participant audio like in the settings. So when I did that, I went there to handle that, but then it popped up a notification like you have to end the Zoom session to like reset it or something, so end it and then start a new one. So I was like, whatever, it is what it is. We're just gonna run it like this today.
Yeah.
Huh? The hell is this? But yeah, man, we're rejecting down here now. And GJ just going to range in this area now, it looks like. But look at this 15-minute support. Like, remember I was talking about this, and it respected that.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, sorry.
It'll probably push up though. A lot of his.
Gold is crying.
Gold is crying. I'm crying now.
Why?
Because I want to be in a trade.
You took a W.
W.
You're done.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Mike, do you plan to make like a simulation, those sessions?
Simulation? Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that like this weekend or something if you guys want. We could find a time that
That'd be great.
works for everybody.
Yeah, I'm down.
It's
That's
it's
beautiful.
very
That's a nice
important
idea.
relation.
Harith, you in that
Yo.
gold?
Nah, I'm done, man. I'm done.
Oh,
Check camera.
Saturday.
I'm just chilling. Oh yeah, forgot.
Check your camera on. Come on, we want to see you.
Where'd you pull out?
Why?
You wanna see it?
I bet you Harif is like with like 3 girls or something. You know.
Gold is really crying.
Yeah, man, gold is crazy today.
1754.
Gold's
Gold
just
is
being
fucked up.
ignorant.
Gold's fucked.
No, you are in selling. You sold the gold, yeah?
Its confirmations are very low. It doesn't have the strong confirmations of movement. It's just
No, you
growing.
took the trade on gold sale.
Yeah, I did, but you know, it is not all that good.
You booked profit, yeah?
Are you still in it?
No, I just secured and left.
Oh, nice.
I
Good
took
score.
20 pips.
Yeah.
Nice.
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 It's quite kind of frustrating the way it's moving.
I was gonna say, man, it worked out perfect. Like this, I mean, this like while sitting in the trade would be a little scary. You know, it's a little pullback here, but I respected this zone nice and it's continued 5 minute.
We talked about gold and GJ early in the June session, yeah?
Trading can be draining.
It can scam, but we cannot do anything. We are just sitting and saw the moves.
Watching
No.
paint dry.
We know every levels. No, we cannot trade on every levels.
Yeah.
Hey Mike, is there an easier way to make money, man? Kind of getting sick of this.
I think Forex is the hardest way to make easy money.
Yeah.
That's the part.
Of course, I agree. 100%.
For sure.
It's the hardest way to make easy money.
What about this
No, most
e-commerce?
Most
What do we-
important
what
is maintain discipline. Most important thing.
No,
Then it will be easy.
any of the easy money that I've made in my life has come with a lot of fucking headaches. So anything that's easy doesn't last, in my opinion. Like I've had a lot of shit where I made like really good money, like just it seemed like so effortlessly, like that just came with so many fucking headaches. Like even my coaching business that I had, yeah, that made great money. You know, we did 150,000 a month doing that, and but it just so much. I mean, it's just fucking headaches. You know, like you're dealing with a bunch of people that, like, you're not in control of the results that these people make. You know, they have to take action, and then they don't take action, and they come to you and they're bitching, and it's like, well, how much outreach did you do? Oh, well, I haven't been doing outreach. All right, so like, why the fuck are you mad then? You know, like, you're not doing what I'm telling you to do. You know, so it's a lot of that. You know, so easy. It was like really good, easy money. I mean, we made a lot of money in that business, but just so many headaches, so many people just like thinking because they paid you, like you're supposed to just give them all your time. It's just like a lot of bullshit. So the e-commerce stuff, really easy money, great money, but you have no control over the platforms. I had over 50 grand tied up in Amazon for 6 months because they fucking locked up one of my accounts. And like Facebook is very like iffy. We were doing like 80, 100 grand a month on Facebook on e-commerce there, and just out of nowhere, like last month, I just like looked at the numbers at the report. It was like 40 grand, so it's like 50% down. I contact the team. I'm like, yo, what's up? They're like, I don't know, man. It's Facebook. Like, I'm not homies with Mark Zuckerberg. I don't know what happened, and I'm just like, damn, like, so like that's, my point is like, there's a lot of like really good opportunities out there in the world, but like they just, you know, they don't really last because of like the nature of the platforms, you know, like anything that deals with social media stuff like that, you have no control over. Like my first business was an Instagram growth software. I had like I white labeled the Instagram growth software. That was amazing, really easy money. People loved the results. It was reoccurring. It was fucking beautiful. And then one day, like Instagram just blocked the API. Like overnight, I lost my business. You know, I was like, Jesus Christ. You know, so like there's so much of that shit out there in the world. You know, so it's really hard. Like there really is no easy way to make money. You know, like that's why I say like Forex is the hardest way to make easy money, because it is hard, but at the same time, you're not dealing with social media platforms, you're not dealing with brands, you're not dealing with customers, clients, you know, you're not dealing with a lot of headaches that come with like a normal business, you know.
I would agree 100%.
Yeah.
I'm part of a small company, like 5 people, and we just flip houses. And I'll say that, like, if you have cash to like off, it's great. Like, it's incredible.
Yeah, houses are really good. Yeah, real estate. Yeah,
I mean, we can get like 5 a month, rehab them, flip them. I mean, you're making bank.
Oh yeah, big money, especially in your area. Shit.
Yeah, definitely.
I think there's still so much money to make through the internet, though, like apps and and all that. If you can, you know, make the world an easier place with apps, and I still believe there's another place for social media. So, you know, we need another social media place that's between Facebook and Twitter. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So any of you young boys can work that out. I think you're gonna make a lot of money.
Kanye's got us covered.
I hope Elon over there he reignites Twitter for us.
Yeah.
But Twitter's meant to be like the biggest. Like, it's going to be the biggest in 2023.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like what he did with the verification thing, that was the smartest thing that I've ever seen in my life. Like, because like there was no value in the Twitter blue, you know, like before that there was no value in it. Now you just get a dumb blue check mark. It's like, all right, cool, you know, everybody signs up for it. Think about it, he probably went from losing 4 million a day to making 4 million a day, you know, like I mean, like he's like really smart with things like that. And like I started to see, like they've already released like another way to like tell that an account is verified. Like now if you like look at some of the bigger accounts, like universities, stuff like that, it'll like they'll have the blue check mark, but then underneath it'll say official with another check mark. And I'm like, wow, so like they sold, you know, they added in the verification thing into this and then just created a new version. I was like, they're so savage, man. They're so savage.
Because OpenSea had that.
Yeah.
Well, they still got it. OpenSea, they still got it.
Yeah.
So
it's a tricky thing because I mean, social media is obviously so powerful and you can make money doing it. But dude, like probably about like 6 months ago, I just deleted like everything, and I've like never been happier, honestly.
Bro, I'm the same way, man. For 10 years, I lived my life on Instagram.
Yeah.
You know, like
you just realize like how toxic everything is.
And Instagram is garbage. For real.
Yeah, legit. Yeah, no, for real. I mean, like I said, I mean, for 10 years, like that's what my, I mean, all my businesses, all my money that I made, you know, over the last 10 years relied on my Instagram presence, you know, so it's, I mean, I definitely lived that. And like, it was fine. But like when COVID started coming around, you know, the elections, all that stuff, I started sharing my opinions, and like a lot of people got their feelings hurt. And I was just like, man, this is bullshit, you know, like this is ridiculous.
Yeah, a lot of neuroscientists say like social media is the downfall of our generation because it's like reduces our attention span, like makes us care about stuff that doesn't matter. Like you're not living in the present ever. Like it's just a lot of shit that messes with your brain.
That's true.
Yeah, 100%. All right, we got some questions here. Let me see. Let me run through these. Our cat says, Mike, you know exactly what I'm saying. Brother, I have no idea what you're saying. Christine, that's a great idea. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, you're talking about the simulations. Yeah, simulation. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll post a poll in the Telegram group with a couple of times for maybe Saturday or Sunday. And whichever one has the most, the most people can attend, we'll do it then. No trades yet. Nope. Testing recent low. Get ready to buy. Not sure. I think you're talking about gold. Yeah, I think that's going to be very risky. Diana, everyone is in Slack. No, everyone here is in the Telegram group in the description. But I think most of the people here are in Raj's Slack too. I'm not sure though. Patrick, 90% of books purchased are never read. People think paying is the same as learning. That's actually very, 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 very valid, yeah, Patrick.
I like that.
And I really saw that with that coaching business, dude. So here was the thing. Here was where we went wrong with the coaching business is we had a couple of buddies that we tested like what we were going to develop into a coaching business. So we had a couple of buddies go through it as like a beta program. One guy made 30 grand within 90 days. One guy made 90 grand within 30 days. And then another guy was up 25 grand within 90 days. So we were like, okay, cool. I think we could probably guarantee, people are going to make at least 10 grand within 90 days. And the difference is that these were all guys that were like hustlers like myself, like they were down to put in the work. They knew that it was going to require work, et cetera, et cetera. Now on the flip side, when we went live with like the program itself, we were like, okay, cool. This is definitely going to work. And we went for like the easiest close, and the easiest close were people that were trying to buy a dream. They were trying to buy, like a hope to some sort of success, And so these people literally bought our shit. We had analytics on the back end of how much course completion. We had a virtual assistant that took attendance for our coaching calls. So that way we could track how many calls that people were attending. We had calls every day of the week, one call every day. And dude, attendance was like 3% out of the entire community. Course completion percentage on average was around 50%. I was just like, what the fuck, dude? Like, these people won't even like finish this stuff, and they paid $5 grand for this. This isn't like a $300 course, like they paid $5 grand for this, and like would just not do anything and just expect to get the results. Dude, I was fucking mind blown. And so yeah, long story short, you're exactly right, Patrick. 90% of the people that purchase shit never freaking use it. They think that it's just going to be their ticket to the vacation, but they don't realize that they have to put the work in to make that work. So but yeah, Christine, real estate is a great way to make long-term and short-term money. Psychology here, can you please share some ideas on getting clients for social media marketing? I have also started social media marketing and made an account on Fiverr, but still got no client. Psychology, this is great. I'm glad that you brought this up. So how I've grown all of this here, the YouTube stream, the Telegram channel that I have, is probably not what you think. But what I've done is I've harvested Raj's fucking account. I've harvested his account. All of you guys that are on here with me live right now, people that are in the YouTube channel, people that are in Telegram, we probably got connected on Twitter at some point. And so what I do is I go to Raj's page because it's like-minded people. I go to his page, I go to his followers, and I follow like 25 to 30 of them a day. The people that follow me back, I message them. I'm like, hey, what's up? Good to connect here. And then I'm like, hey, do you trade Forex? If not, no worries. If they say yes, I'm like, cool, I have a community. Hop in. I'd love to have you there. So like everybody, I bet you if you go to your Twitter messages, go to my account, you'll see this. And like, this is how I've done it. So I did this with everything. I did this with all my businesses. I did just cold outreach like this. I took my first agency, Brandberry, from 0 to 400K the first year just by doing this, just blasting messages all day long, closing deals that way. So psychology, do that. Find people that are related to your market. Like, you have to determine a niche, so whatever your niche is for social media marketing, whoever you want to go after, find that person, find out people that are interested in that same concept. So take my same idea. For me, I'm trying to target traders. You know, I want to build a Forex community, people like this, something that we can do this with. So I target Raja, somebody that's on the same page. Most of his followers trade just like me. It already works. So make that same thing with you, and then just come up with a script to use in DMs. Just do cold outreach. Like, all of my businesses have been grown that way. So psychology, do that. Last two here. I agree with you, Mike. Forex is the hardest way to make easy money. You are your own yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and Raja has a whole like section in market fluidity that's like talking about like getting out of your own way, and that's really what it comes down to, is you have to get out of your own way. But yeah, that gold sell was a perfect trade for today based on 5 minute. Yeah, Harith, man, crushed that thing. But yeah, that's it on YouTube, so we're good over here on Zoom now for a little bit.
Well,
oh, whoa.
Hey. What's happening with GJ?
well done, Harif. I'm just checking out the 5 minute now. It's like it dropped. It's like
Yeah.
very good.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna be like a no trade for me. Maybe
That's what I'm saying.
maybe if we see some sort of pullback and then retest on gold here, we might be able to see something like that. But
Oh, look at it. The 5 minutes pulling back.
GJ just created a new range down here and like is now going back into the old range. Very difficult, but we did have 4-hour candle close, and it closed very strong bearish. So Jake, counsel, like you're talking about earlier, this might be playing up for your swing sells.
Oh, swing, sure. But I'm done with scalping today.
Yeah, and if it like rejects this area, that would be pretty solid.
Yeah.
So you're looking to swing trade that?
Yeah, I've got a little funded account that I like to just throw up swing trades on.
Psychology from YouTube. Thank you so much, Mike. I will work on that. Yeah, for the cold outreach stuff. Feel free to hit me up on Telegram, man. Hit me up on Telegram. I'll help you create a script and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, this is this is funny on GJ, man. Things like, yeah, I'll give you a nice little push, but after that, I'm gonna give you a nice little push with no confirmations to enter, but after that, you know, I'm just gonna range.
I'll be.
But yeah, I think that's probably gonna be what I'll probably try and look for throughout like London close, is like maybe some sort of pullback and then retest the lows, or something that's gonna give like confirmation to a continuation, because there is, you know, a nice little range down to here too. So I think that's valid. I think that's valid. See if we get anything with NYSE open. And we got 15-minute candle closing here in a second. Oh man, we're at 499 subscribers.
Well done.
Holy.
Good job.
Congrats, man.
Whoever's out there on the damn stream right here,
Yeah, click it, click it.
make sure you subscribe, man. I'm trying to hit that 500.
Mike just wait, you will be 500 within 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Has everyone done the likes for Mike?
I'm about to get some of my burner accounts. some of the 10 freaking YouTube Google accounts that I have, and just freaking subscribe off of those.
Yeah, I gotta
You
get
got
that video.
29 likes now, Mike.
Oh my god, man! Sometimes these messages on on the Slack channel, man, crack me up. This guy. I hate this bitch, GJ. Every year he goes to do loss. Oh my god, man. Jesus Christ, man, this shit cracks me up. He posted his chart. He's got 3 trades on here. I don't get it, man. This is crazy actually. He's got every one of these trades he's executing as price is going against him. Like price is moving bullish, he takes a sell. Price is moving bearish, he takes a buy. And he's wondering why he's taking losses.
Oh, his losses, yeah.
Yeah.
Boom, 500.
Oh, hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about, man. This is where we need those bells and horns and whistles that you were talking about, 24K.
Well done, yep. 31 likes too. Well done.
Hell yeah. There we go.
Alright, waiting for the entries video.
Yeah, hell yeah. I actually got it. It's all created and everything. You just gotta post it.
Nice.
Let's see. Yeah, this is nothing here. It's a 15-minute here on gold. Ooh, yep. Confirmation for the retrace.
Yeah.
Mike, you got 500 subscribers?
Yeah, I think so. That's what that's what you guys are telling me. I haven't looked for the confirmation.
We're just
Oh, there it is. Look at. Oh, you can't really see it, but yeah, there it is.
Yeah. No, 500 subscribers complete.
Let's see.
So what's your recommendations on buying on the retrace?
Well, the only way that I would take a buy on a counter trend move like this is if we have a resistance formed. So what I would look for to take a buy, and I've done this a lot of times too, is like when we have a low created here, we have like support formed, and then price starts moving up. The only way we can take a buy is if we have a resistance form, and then that resistance starts to break. So how that would look on candles, like if we were looking at candles just to try and make it make sense a little bit more, is we would look for, you know, like bullish candle to form, and then we would have maybe like a weak bearish of some sort, like something like this. And then the next candle would go to break the highs.
Yeah, I've seen that happen.
Yeah, so that's what I would look for. This is like the only way that I would take a buy when price is moving bearish.
So coming back on that, so
and I would look to execute like right there. My bad, go ahead.
So you would wait until that candle turns red and close, and then you would buy it from there.
Yeah, so well, I would actually wait for the high to break right here. Like I would enter as it's breaking the high.
As it breaks the high.
Yeah, because there's two things that are gonna happen. You know, either it's gonna respect this resistance and it's gonna go retest the lows, which is like the MP special that we always talk about, or it's going, or this resistance is going to turn into support and it's gonna break the high and continue bullish.
Yeah.
A lot of times in this case though, it's better to wait for this candle right here to close bullish, so that way you know, because I've also seen it a lot of times where it'll go up and break the high and then come down. So counter trend trades, like you need the most confirmations possible in my opinion. But I've done this a lot. Like I've seen this happen. I've seen price come to support and I've just taken buys right here. The problem with it is that the momentum is moving down. So, you know, at any point it could start to continue bearish.
And do you check on the currency strength meter as well during?
Nah, I don't pay
this
attention.
time?
No, I don't pay attention to any of that. No, really the only thing I look at is right here on the charts. Sometimes I don't even look at news really, but
Okay.
but I usually will look at that like at the beginning of the week, and you know, I'll see, okay, cool, we have NFP on Friday or whatever the case might be, you know. So, you know, I'll just have that in the back of my mind, but yeah, I mean, I really just try and keep it as simple as possible, just the charts, looking at candlesticks, trying to understand how candlesticks move and taking it from there. Because I mean, at the end of the day, like that is what can be applied to everything, like even like stocks, everything. I mean, you can take like watching candlesticks into everything.
So take example on the daily. Just on a daily. So if you look at the daily, the trend, the main trend is running bullish. On the daily, the main trend is running bullish. So would you think that it's a higher probability that it'll move down? Like it's...
Yeah, so when I'm looking...
Or gold?
Yeah, when I'm...
we're talking about gold.
Yeah. So what I look at when I'm trying to identify a trend is I just look for a candle direction. You know, like for a daily time frame, looking at the bigger picture of what the trend is doing and basing it off of that, it's too much information there, you know.
Right.
So what I try and do to base my bias for lower time frames is I'll look at you know, what's the current daily candle doing and what's the previous daily candle doing. And so in this case, like when I was looking at it last night, I was looking at this right here. This candle obviously wasn't here yet, and I was basically saying, okay, cool, we have a weak bearish candle, it respected the high and it respected the low, so whatever direction it breaks, it should continue in that direction. That's going to be the direction of motion. So we broke the lows, and obviously, as you can see, we've just continued at this point. So that was kind of like my bias based on daily, is that I didn't really know what my bias was. I needed to wait until like the high or the low was broken to have a really clear understanding of which direction the price might go. And then I look at 4 hour and just do the same thing. So this is actually where we can start saying that buys would make sense, because this 4 hour candle has no bottom wick. It's already broken the low. It's starting to move bullish a little bit. There's 3.5 hours left in the candle, so there's a lot of room that it could move up and potentially break this high and continue bullish. Not to mention there's a past support zone right here, past rejections right here, so this level itself might be really strong for buys. So based on that, you know, that's like kind of like where you have like biases that are going against each other, you know, because we have bearish on the daily, but when we look at 4 hour, it looks like we can start, you know, rejecting and moving bullish to maybe, you know, 1762, maybe even like 1765, shit, maybe even to 1783. You never know. But then just take that another level. Okay, cool. The hourly, same thing, no bottom wick. You know, it's already broken the low. It's, you know, creating that top wick. 30-minute candle, same exact thing. So with this, you know, like that's when the story starts to align with, you know, if we remain below here, we should still have sells, you know, in my opinion. As long as we remain below 1760, sells make the most sense. But if we start to break above, that's when we can start considering buys above, 1765, things like that.
Right.
So to answer all of that, like the way that I like base the trend is like just looking at current daily, previous daily, trying to create a story based off of that, and then current 4 hour, previous 4 hour, and then just take that information into the lower time frames.
Right, that's good. That's good. Good information.
Because like I was saying yesterday, there was somebody, I think it was Patrick in the YouTube chat, Patrick Conklin, he was talking about daily resistance, and he was basically saying, like a daily resistance from, August 17th or something like that, which I think he was like referring to like this zone here. And so like when I was talking to him, because we were talking about that, like this was last week, I think. But anyways, long story short, he had mentioned that, and I was just kind of explaining like, yeah, sure, we could look at that, but I try and just focus on like the most recent zones, because really every price is a support and resistance level, so that's why, like when we're talking about candles, like the most recent candles is what makes sense, because realistically we could start to develop stories across candles that were years ago, like for example, right here, so right here it's like, all right, cool, last time we saw a closure below this level, it just rejected and then it went down. But now currently when we see a closure below the level, it just fucking melted, so it's like when you start to look at too much information, you start to get, like in my opinion, you start to confuse yourself.
Hey guys, this is Michael from Germany.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, want to say goodbye. It was a great session. It makes some pips, but I have to go home now.
No problem, man.
Say goodbye. See you next week, I think.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Wiedersehen.
Wow. Who says auf Wiedersehen?
Right here.
Great.
8 years of German in school, but I don't remember much of it.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, I learned German as well.
Oh, Michael, you muted yourself.
I completely can understand you, because we have English in school, but I can't speak so fluid as you. Do you know what I mean?
Shit, man, you speak good English. Are you kidding me? Really, I took like 10 years of Spanish. All I can say is hola. Like, shit, man, you're good.
Okay. See you next week, okay?
Sounds good, brother. Thanks for hopping in, man. Have a good one.
See you later, Michael. Yes. All right, that's good, Mike. So you really look at what's happening now instead of like the bigger. See, what I normally do is I look at the daily, I look at the main trend, and I draw that trend line in. And then either it's gonna go back down and at least touch that trend line, and it's gonna bounce back up. But I see what you're doing. But then if you look at it now, it is going bearish because, the double top, not the double top, the engulfing candle. Hello?
Yeah, we got you, yeah. Yeah, I was just listening, yep.
So you got the engulfing candle in the top there. So in one way or another, I see like it will go back down and it will try and touch that the resistant line, the big resistant line on the daily.
Yeah, like if you were to draw like a line like this, something like that. Yeah.
Oh no, you're in that. No, the other way. The other way. See the main trend, on the other side. So from, see it. See the main trend. See how it's going down.
Oh yeah, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, yep.
So I would draw like a resistant line all the way there. Then I'll look at that, and it looks like it is going down. So that's how I would kind of that's how I've been trading.
Yeah.
But it's interesting what you're saying too. Just focus on what's happening now.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and I mean the big thing is the big reasoning behind that is this is like giving us a direction of the current intraday trend. You know, like if we were swing traders, if we were looking to trade swings, it would be a different story. You know, we would want to look at those types of things.
Okay.
You know,
Gotcha.
but because like we're just intraday, like we're session to session traders, you know, it makes most sense to just look at what's currently happening. But you're right. You know, like you can't disregard things like that. You know, like what you're talking about, like 100% right. The thing in my opinion is just like I was saying, like because I'm just looking to be in and out of a trade in 15 minutes or so. That's all I care about is what's happening right here, right now, you know.
Right. That's a really good answer too. Thanks for that. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, no doubt. But yeah, we got a small wick here on the 30-minute close. Honestly, a little bigger candle than I wanted to see here. But if we can form some sort of resistance and come down, I think that would be great.
Yeah.
But it's looking like it's gonna continue with what's kind of been happening to me on New York sessions lately. Like nothing's really happened during the session, and then London closed. I'm like, all right, you know, was able to snipe 10 pips, you know.
Yeah.
So. But we'll have to see. Yeah, so I'm thinking that's still what I'm thinking. You know, I think the analysis itself is still valid. You know, buys above here, you know, sells below. I think that's what makes the most sense across all time frames. Yeah, because the 4 hour, yeah, we have like that rejection zone we were talking about. But at the same time, you know, it's a long way to break the previous 4 hour candle's high. So yeah. Yeah,
this is a question for everyone. So, like, if you guys are on a roll and you've gone like 1 to 2 months, like you're profiting, does your ego kick up? Like, do you have a bigger ego?
Bro, I just had that happen yesterday. That's like how my loss was. I had like 4 days of wins, and I was like, I'm professional. You know, I'm taking a sell right now, and then I lost.
Definitely, yeah.
That's like everyone.
Yeah, that's part of it, 100%.
That's the biggest obstacle.
How do we overcome that? Like as a group, like how do we just say like just stay humble or like how? That's.
I don't think there's an answer. It's more of like a thing you have to practice with your mindset. It's not like a do this and you're good kind of thing. Just every day, just remind yourself that you're a very small part of the market.
Yeah, I think another thing is too is like no matter how right you think you are, there's always a potential that you could be wrong.
Yeah.
It's all probability.
Yeah, thinking into probabilities.
Yeah, think in numbers.
Yeah, like one thing that I took, another thing I took away from Raja was he always talks about like the probability of seeing a bullish candle or the probability of seeing a bearish candle. So he's never like one way, one direction, like, oh, this is sells, you know. It's like, no, if I see this, then I'm going to take buys. If I see this, then I'm going to take sells. And then when price starts coming into an area, you know, so it's like, for example, this GJ trade that you took, Jake, you know, so when I was looking at this, that was like kind of what I was thinking about, you know. Well, there's only 8 pips to, you know, the 15-minute support here, so what's the probability it's going to keep pushing and give me 10? I don't really know, you know. I'm not really comfortable with that probability, you know, so I'm gonna sit it out, you know. So it's just things like that, you know. And like if you can start communicating to yourself like that, like in your mind, then I think a lot will change as far as trading.
Yeah.
Just think it as a, like, you got one bullet, right, Jack? Like, you've got one bullet. Is that what you said? You got one bullet for the session.
Yeah, I mean, I got that from other people, but yeah.
Yeah. No, I think Raja posted that picture with one to two bullets. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think at the end of the day, if you're following your plan, then you can just enjoy the winning streaks and expect the losing streaks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is losses are just part of it, you know, like
Yep.
goes back into business too, you know, like that whole mindset of like trading being like a business. It's the same exact thing, you know, like, I mean, business is really just like the markets, you know, you have bullish momentum, then you resist a little bit, then you go break the highs, you know, like that's like how growth is, you know, on anything.
Yeah, like a business. Like, you're expected to make money in a business. Do you know what I mean? Like a pizza shop, you're expected to make money, and you expect to lose money. Like,
yeah.
Just say this week was really bad because, you know, there was, I don't know, no one bought pizzas or something, and you know, or
There's a damn snowstorm, man. Nobody could make it, you know. Nobody could make it to the restaurant.
So, yeah, and I think the main thing is, like, you shouldn't be super excited when you're making profit, because it's a business, right?
It's part of it. Yep. Yeah, it goes both ways. Yep.
So I think that's a good way to think. Like, don't be super happy to. I mean, inside you made $1,000 like on that trade. Do you know what I mean? Like, you should be super excited because you've been losing like 2 weeks. But then, like, you got to think, it's like, oh, it's a business. You expect it to win if you're following the trade. If you're following your trading plan.
Yeah, I found that it's okay to be excited, like when you're done trading, but when you're actually like in the terminal, like it's all just the process. And I think the simulations definitely help, like on soft Forex, because it's just constant like repetition of like your plan, and you go to the next day and you execute within like 5 minutes, and you just keep on executing that process, and it really allows you to fall in love with like just looking at those things. And so then when you're actually on the charts, it's like, okay, well, this is just the same thing, just slowed down. But if you make money, sure, like just save your excitement for when you like close your charts. Like, don't let that emotion stay on the charts.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's it. That's key right there, is the emotions. You know, if you can keep your emotions off the charts, man, that will save you a lot. You know, like I used to be like that a lot too. Oh shit, price is going bullish. Oh shit, it's going bearish, you know, and like, it's like, no, you know, just develop the story and execute. If it goes against you, it's part of it, you know. There's always that probability it can go against.
Yeah. That's good.
Also, it's important to realize where you are in your journey while you're taking those losing streaks, because if you're a beginner and you're taking losing streaks, like, no, that doesn't mean like losing streaks are part of it. You're going to get a winning streak soon, because you're still learning. So that you should just expect to constantly lose. Like, that's totally fine. But if you're like a pro trader and like you're doing it and you have your consistency in your plan, then yeah, then you can say, okay, yeah, like I expect a losing streak because I also expect a winning streak. So like, that's why I think people get frustrated when they hear that, but they're still beginners and they just still lose. Because it's like, well, I mean, why would you expect to have a winning streak? Because the probabilities don't align with you because you don't have the experience. So,
yeah.
I mean, if you're losing and you're a beginner, like, that's what's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, and it's all about like the mindset towards it too, you know, like I say all the time, you know, like making profits in the market isn't hard, you know, like we're all capable of having profitable trades. The hard thing is the mindset that you have when it's not good, you know, and like that goes into everything, business, everything, you know, like everything's, you know, freaking roses and cherries and dandelions when everything is going good. But how is your mindset when it's going bad? You know, do you self-destruct? Do you overtrade? Do you over leverage? Do you over risk? You know, do you make dumb decisions? Like I think that's what it really comes down to, is the mindset. But yeah, I think the stoic philosophy goes a long way with trading.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that changed my game. This book right here, Marcus Aurelius.
Yeah. Yeah, another really good one that I take a peek out every morning is the Daily Stoic. You know, it's real easy, just a simple passage, take you less than a minute to read, and it'll just get your mind thinking about, you know, how am I reacting to things like.
Okay, can you please show me again the book you just showed?
Yeah, I'll put it in this chat too, but
Alright, great.
The Emperor's Handbook. It's a translation from Marcus Aurelius's book called The Meditations.
Okay, thank you.
But this is just like a more easy to understand.
Have you heard of a book called Emotional Agility?
What was it, Harith? Emotional what?
Emotional Agility.
No, I never read it.
Pretty nice book. I'll send a PDF in the Telegram group as well.
Yeah, send it. I like those books.
But cool, guys. I'm gonna shut it down for today. I think what I'm gonna do is hope for something to form here with London close. But as of now, I don't really see too much here.
You don't see that last candle going to close red, Mike?
This one here?
should we
There's
wait for
nothing
that
serious right now.
Nothing, Arif?
Nothing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nothing serious.
24 you won today. You're done.
Thanks, Jake.
But the first thing needs more.
Yeah, go to.
Otherwise, I'll go to Las Vegas, eh?
Yeah, I was gonna say go to like mybookie.com or something and find some damn games to gamble on or something.
All right, guys. I'm going camping tomorrow, so I won't see you guys.
Hell yeah, enjoy it, man.
Tomorrow, and then the weekend, you know, it's already here. So, but I'll see you guys on Monday. And yeah, Mike, thank you. Like, we always learn something new, and you know, let's push this channel like to be up to 1,000 or something.
Hell yeah, for sure. Yeah, no shit, I'm learning every day. Come in here too. You guys help me learn shit, you know. It's nice to be able to explain things and talk about things like this. So I appreciate you guys as well. Thank you.
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay. Thank you, Mike. See you tomorrow, man.
Alright, thanks.
Adios, everybody. Have a great day.
Okay.
Yes,
Bye.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam. Walaikum salam. Bye.
Cheers,
bro.
cheers, come.
Have a good day.
Take care of yourselves.
Have a good
Any
one.
last words, Mike? Any last words, Mike?
Good luck.
Oh, no
Good
more
luck.
words? All right.
Good luck, and don't be a cowboy.
When I have that beer, I'll think about you.
Good luck and don't be a cowboy. Those are my last words.
That's it, mate. All right, have a good one, bro.
All right, adios.
One trade.
Adios.
Adios, amigos. How do you turn this off? Leave me.
I'm just looking at some of these last couple of YouTube questions real quick. Gonna answer these and we're gonna head out. When do you usually stream? It's in the description, but 6:30 a.m. Eastern to 9:30 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. See you tomorrow. My issue is that I develop the story and then don't follow through. The frustration has gotten to the best of me. Yeah, Christine, that's actually something big. So that's why a lot of times when people send me analysis, when they send me charts, things like that, I'm just like, yeah, you know, looks good. Because in my opinion, you know, when people do that, they tell me, you know, like, hey, I have been able to critically think about this thing. If you can develop a story, then it's like, okay, cool, I've critically thought about this thing. Now the only thing that you have left to do is just execute and see what can happen from there. You know, if it's a win, amazing. If it's a loss, amazing. You just gotta have to accept it and learn from it. Patrick, like you said, confession equals review trades 100%. My 5K account is down to 45.80 since October 15th. Christine, I wouldn't say that's too bad. What's that? That's like, what's that? That's like 10% down in over a month. Yeah, that's not too bad. Obviously it sucks to be in red, but you know, think about the bright side. You still have an account to trade. So, you know, maybe just figure out, you know, how you can stop the losses and go from there. Or start to lose less. That might be a good thing too. Or start executing on your plan. There's a couple of things there. Let us know about the simulation this weekend. Yes, I'll post something in Telegram, and we'll do like a little poll there and see if we can come up with something that we can all attend. Great session. Cheers, our cats. Thank you so much. Jake Roberto hit you up on Slack about MK on Mac. Amazing. Thank you so much, man. Cool. Well, I think that's everybody. If you're on the YouTube, please like the stream if you haven't already. And if you're new to the stream, please subscribe to the channel. Those are my only plugs. And hope to see you guys tomorrow, 6:30 a.m. Eastern time. Adios. Adios, adios. We done.